What's up, boys and girls? This is Chair, and we are back with another casting. And I'm happy to say this EPL was kind of interesting, and I'm kind of sad it's going towards to an end. But at the same time, the ECL will be up very soon, so make sure to check that out as well. And for today, I will be casting with Pixel. How are you doing, man?
Hey man, happy to be here.
Exactly. So we got the first match already on Pomerania. So do you have the game already? Because I have it here on my screen.
I thought you would be screen sharing. So.
Oh, you should actually just open the game. Because if I screen share it, it
just
will
give me
be...
a sec.
Yeah, no problem. So I'm just gonna launch into it. Meanwhile, let's just put you guys in transition. So what do you suspect on the first match, India versus Inca?
I'm pretty sure we'll see a lot of H2 gameplay from Inca because I don't ever see a reason why Inca would do a fast fortress. So, what is the map? What's the first map?
Pomerania.
Pomerania. Alright. So I think we could see Inca take water as well.
Probably.
In terms of India, I think we might see a forward Agra near the small island down center. Or we might see a Carney play actually, but I'm pretty sure Inca would just take water. I'm not sure if India would try and contest it, but the natives are pretty solid as well. So
yeah, they're definitely really good natives. House of Wasa and House of Wetin on the island. So we are already in the game. On the right side, we got Happycat, and on the... Alright. You can also catch up with the stream as well. It's the same. There's no delay on the stream.
Okay, and seconds are you on right?
Sure. And on the left side of the map, we got Tabben with India. And just the standard start. One house. And then just going around. Scout for the treasures. Pick it up with the Devil Explorer. India is really, I would say, solid with picking up the treasure, because both of the Explorer have the stun ability. Yeah. So you can take out the treasures really easily. Well, also let me mention that they both Explorer do splash damage, so you can do some nice damage to the treasure guardian and pick them up easily.
India has an easier time dealing with treasure guardians, which are animals, but they struggle with the human treasures.
Yeah, exactly.
So this map is pretty good, I would say, for India to pick up treasures, like really small treasures on this map, with the 80-60 wood treasure down south for the two wolves.
Yeah, he can actually get decent amounts of treasure. There's also one treasure with 90 coin, triple wolves. That's going to be really easy for India. And as we speak, they have selected their deck. So Inca is going with the... I'm surprised he has no water card at all. Seems like he's just going full ham on unit shipment. Doesn't seem like he's going for anything other than units. He got the Chimu and Jungle Bull support and the Huraka support on H4. But other than that, his deck is really heavily unit set it, I would say. So you got two TCs on H3, two TC wagons. And as for India, well, seem like India got anti-water deck, but doesn't seem like Happycat is going for the water. But I guess if just in case he decided to go for water, Tabben will be having the opportunity to go for the anti-water.
Yeah, it's always safe to have anti-water cars. And again, Inca doesn't have access to schooners, so you might not know if he might go water. He still hasn't picked up his wood crates. He has like around 60 wood crates sitting in place.
Yeah, he had it there because I mean he really didn't need to gather it. Because you just gather for enough 2 Kancha houses and the rest you can just pick it up after while you're in the transition. And as we speak, look like India is going with the Carney and Inca going with the Elder, so he will be getting 2 wagon if I'm not mistaken.
India is going with the House of Vasa, so we might see the 4 torps being researched early on.
Yeah, he can definitely get that. That's a really good value. 250 food and 300 wood while you get the torps. That's at the same time. 4 houses that you don't have to build. And look like Inca is sending the 2 war huts straight away. And right now he's just trying to snare the Indian Explorer with the Chasqui, but surely the Indian Explorer will be just fine running away.
Yeah, Inca at the moment seems to be just focused on Kancha boom. He has all his villagers on board right now.
Yeah, exactly. I guess he realized that India is going with the Carney. He has already scouted it, so I would say that's the only reason he decided to just go for the boom himself as well. And looking at this setup, it's really defensive.
Yeah, super defensive from Happycat. And we have the 4 tops being shipped by India.
Yeah, like yeah. I would say he could have placed those torps outside and then just let the settlers gather from those 2 gold mine, because they're getting buffed with the Carney, so might as well use settlers on those and then have those torps outside, so you can just benefit more basically.
Both players opting for a really defensive base building strategy here, so I think we might see some early pressure, but not sure what these guys have in mind. We have now a diplomatic intrigue coming from India.
Yes, most likely he will go with the Ottoman consulate, going for the Delhis, and at the same time he's training some Rajputs.
I'm not sure what he could siege down here, except for the few panzers down south, which is out of range from the war huts.
I would say he's training the Rajputs rather for the Chimus, just in case if Happycat go for a Chimu mess, he will have those to deal with them. But still, as we speak, he hasn't set the consulate yet.
But here comes 5 Rajputs from Tabben.
Yeah, he will be getting that as well. And there we go, Ottoman consulate, and he took pretty much every tier 2 market upgrade, so you just have to take the mining upgrade, which is not really necessary for now. But he's actually booming really hard, I would say. And at the same time, Inca sent the 5 settlers, and now he will be sending the card to buff the Kancha houses, so he will be getting 0.96 food per second on each Kancha houses. He's trying to siege down the market.
0.96 food per second.
Yeah, I'm not sure why is he taking the hunting dogs while he has 8 settlers on food. That was really questionable. I mean, surely he will need it regardless later, but he could have gone for the placer mine, considering now the market is already down. Now we have to spend additional 100 wood to build the market again.
Inca is completely fully boomed on cancer houses, so the payoff is real. Like, he's getting 1.2k food per minute.
Yeah, exactly. His food income is skyrocketing, and I would say he's just macroing toward the age up. And he's trying to go for H3, and then after that, I guess he will be trying to remass some army. And some in the chat say this is gonna be a 4 TC boom for Inca. So I guess that could be it. But I doubt you can do 4 TCs now, so this is going to be 3 TC boom. Because this card doesn't increase the build limit anymore, it's just 2 covered wagon.
It does not.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just 3 TC. But I see no reason for Inca to be staying H2 in Inanna because he has already all 12 Kanchas out on the field. So he's just going for the age up here. He's going with the messenger, so fast age up.
Yeah, fast age up. And at the same time, Tabben is also going with the age up, Tower of Victory. And then he will be getting bunch of wood. If I'm not mistaken, that's going to be 800 wood with the Tower of Victory. That's going to be surely good. He could try to double TC or try to go for water himself. But at the same time, look like Happycat is just trying to charge in with bunch of Chimu, and he's also sending the Chimu support. Wait, that's not Chimu support. He's sending Chimu runners. Okay. I guess he didn't have coin for the Chimu support. That would have been a really good shipment. And at the same time, researching the initial upgrade for the Chimus.
Interesting choice to go with the Chimus after seeing the Rajputs. I think we might see more Rajputs play from India.
Yeah, probably.
Considering now that the Musketeers got nerfed really heavily. The
Sepoys. Yeah, exactly. The Sepoys have been nerfed against cavalry and shock infantry, so I would say the Rajputs are better option against Chimus. Look like the Explorer is going down. That's a 100 XP for Tabben. It was a really nice pickup.
24 Chimus out on the field for Happycat.
Yeah.
Going against this mass of skirms and Rajputs.
Seems like he's just trying to remass heavily. I would say the next shipment that he will get, he's gonna send the Chimu support because he's not training any coin unit anymore, and he's just trying to get enough coin so he can send the Chimu support. And meanwhile, Tabben used the House of Wasa ability, so his settlers gather rate will be boosted for a short amount of time. And look like the units are just charging in, and look like Tabben is just doing some sort of nice trade, but at the same time his Gurkhas are getting wiped. And here comes the Mahos. I would say the Mahos will be clutching this really nicely, considering Happycat doesn't have any anti-cav, so he should be just going back to his base, because as soon as those Mahos are on top of the jungle bulls, he will have no chance. He will lose all of them.
This was actually a close fight for Tabben, because during the fight is when the disciplined upgrade for the Gurkhas came. So that's really saving Tabben in this fight right here.
Yeah, exactly. And
these Mahouts
seem like Happycat is going for the 7 Hurakas. I'm not sure what he's trying to siege. Maybe he's just trying to siege down the trading post. And okay, there we go. He decided, nope, that's not the play. Cancelled the Hurakas and going for the Bolas. That's the safe play, I would say.
Yeah. I would like to see more anti-cav being trained by Tabben. He's just going for the 3 moves right now.
Yeah. I mean, surely, exactly, like Tabben really needs those anti-cav. He doesn't even have any more Rajputs anymore, so he's sending another the 3 Mahos. Wait, did he train these Mahos?
He sent them.
He sent them. Okay, never mind. This is the second shipment of Mahos, basically. Alright, so, and then at the same time, the second TC for India is coming in. He managed to take out those Militmen while they were on their last breath.
So he's gonna train a few Sepoys.
Yeah, there we go. Instantly.
But the Sepoys don't really do much to Chimus right now. Like, these Chimus are really strong.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, how do you deal with them?
They will do like 1.2 bonus against Chimus, basically. That's not really that much. I would say the Chimus can, I mean, if you really mass Chimu, they can deal with them easily.
I mean, in a one-on-one fight right now, I would say Chimus have the upper hand in terms of base damage. Like 21 base damage compared to 28.
Yeah, surely. But then I would say the Mahouts will be doing some good job there because they have splash damage and they have so much high HP. So that will be good. As soon as... I would say as long as those bolas are alive there, they will be able to deal with the Mahouts. And as we speak, he's using the Millet Man as well. And the big fight is happening right here, right now. All of the Mahouts are almost down. Now the Gurkhas will be going down because the Chimus are on top of them. And look like this is a huge cleanup for Happycat. It's just getting a big value here, and Tabben is just really struggling. He's just trying to kite around the TC. He's trying to garrison some settlers inside the TC and at the same time sending the Seafoys from the home city. Look like he's training even more Seafoys, but that surely would not be enough because there's enough jungle bows and way too many Chimus there to deal with them. And there goes the GG for the game 1.
Yeah,
that was a big
really
fight.
Needed
yeah, that was a big fight, and as we were expecting it, it was just not possible, like totally not possible to deal with the Chimu mass with Seafoy.
I agree, man. He reached that critical mass that was enough to deal with that mass of Seapoys and Mahouts. I think the problem for Tabben was not having enough Seapoys before pushing out onto the map. I don't think sending 3 Mahouts was a play there.
Yeah, exactly.
Zamburax would have been a better card.
Yeah, surely. He really needed like anti-cav, considering he saw that Happycat is just massing too many Chimus. He should have went straight away for some anti-cav.
Yeah, there was barely any jungle bowmen out in the field. It was just mostly of the mass of Chimus.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think he trained any more other than the first batch that he trained. I think he was just having 10 or 13. Other than that, it was just nothing else. The KD is looking very clean for Happycat, and let's check the villager count. There was just a bit of raid toward the end where the big fight was happening, but other than that, both players were kind of booming at the same time. And there goes the game 1. Let me just put you guys in the waiting while transitioning into game 2.
So we have Happycat taking game 1 with Inca.
Yeah.
Surprised to see no one, even Inca not opting to not go on water.
Yeah, I'm surprised neither of them actually went for water. Like, they just completely ignored water. Are they starting the next game now? I don't see their game and they haven't said anything. Maybe they're just taking a short break.
They are texting right now. Let me just check in with them.
Yeah. All right. Okay, so I guess we already got game 2, but I don't see it in the lobby just yet, so I guess.
I think they might have a
delay. I think they put delay because the first game didn't have delay. It started right away. So I guess we have to wait for a while. So meanwhile, we can have a prediction for the second game.
So we have game 2. Tabben is playing China, and we have Ottomans from Happycat.
Yeah, that's gonna be really interesting. Well, what do you expect?
2 really strong saves.
Yeah, exactly. 2 really strong saves. Like, wait, what was it again? China Otto. Who's China? Okay, he's China. Tabben is China.
Tabben is playing China.
All right.
And we have Ottomans from Happycat.
So you're just waiting for them to start their game, and then we can just straight away get into it.
Let's get the predictions going for game 2, shall we?
Yeah, exactly. Looked like Pogo cashed out some points from the first game. Enjoying yourself, Pogo? while we are waiting, I would like to highlight once more there will be ECL happening very soon. And for those who are interested and want to get more information about it, make sure to check the ECL infos. I'm pretty sure Brooks put the link inside the chat so you guys can check from there and see how is it happening and when is it starting. It will be surely really nice.
I think Brooke posted the wrong link.
Oh, that's another link?
Oh, no, never mind. Yeah, it's easier. It is easier. It's this one.
Okay, okay. No problem. And meanwhile, I still don't have the game yet.
Yeah, still waiting on the players. I think they might have a 5-minute play.
Yeah. Do we have the new prediction happening? I don't think it's just up yet, right?
Yeah, I'll get the predictions.
All right, get it up. And for the lads inside the chat, make sure to drop those points for the second game. Who you think will be dominating, Tabben or Happycat? Tabben on China and Happycat as Ottoman. Both of these saves are one of the strongest saves at the game right now. So this is going to be an interesting match.
Okay, let me just catch up.
All right.
We have prediction.
Okay, and the game is up as well. We can just get in.
I'll just wait for you to hop on.
Okay. So the second game is gonna be on Dakota, and we are just launching into it. Let me just do the transition. We will be starting very shortly. All right, get the match rolling, and we are already here inside the map. Tabben on the bottom side of the map with Chinese, and Happycat on the top side with Ottoman. What are your thoughts for this match?
Obviously, two strong saves. Really strong saves in H2. We could see an H2 play from China, to be honest, against Ottomans. China, I guess the decks dictate on what they want to go for, but we have a trade post start from Tabben here.
Yes, seem like both of them are going for the trade post, and look like Happycat is going for the safer one, rather going for the corner trade post. Meanwhile, Happycat going for the corner, and Tabben is going for the central trade post. And at the same time, he's just trying to go here, get that 75 food treasure. That's going to be really good for the age up as well. He can age up really fast after he get that.
Pretty standard start from Happycat.
Yeah.
House, PP Mosque.
Mosque, house, trade post. Pretty standard, as you said. And look like we already have the deck from Tabben. So T export and interesting. We got Boxer Rebellion. Not every day you will see this card. So after he get this card, the TC's damage will be increased by 50%, and also the Militmans won't be losing HP anymore. So that's gonna be really good, actually.
Yeah, I think sometimes this card gives away your strategy. This might indicate that you might want to go fast fortress, but you don't see many China players opting to send this card. They would rather send unit shipments, don't you agree?
Yeah, exactly. They would rather stack the H2 or rather H4 shipment. He doesn't have any mercenary or native support on H4. Usually I've seen people go for the Rattans, but it doesn't seem like to going for that. And at the same time, Happycat is actually having a really standard deck as Ottoman. So yeah,
pretty standard apart from eco theory, maybe.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say, but I guess you can fit that in, to be honest. You have pretty much all the necessary cards inside your deck. You might as well search a unit shipment for eco theory just in case if the game was dragged for a long game.
I think we might see a fast focus from Ottomans. He's going up with the quartermaster and he already has 4 villages on coin.
Yeah, I think so. So he's already going with the French consulate. We have seen this play happening a lot recently. I would say this is kind of a meta change for China, going with the French consulate, sending the food crates, and then going with the Temple of Heaven. And then at the same time, once you go to H4, you will send 500 crates from the consulate as well, and 700 coin from the home city. So that's gonna be basically triple crates in what, 5 minutes?
Yeah.
That's gonna be really nice, actually. It's a really beautiful play.
I think the problem here for Tabben is he only has 1 village.
Yeah,
so if he's
exactly.
opting to go for the fast fortress, he might just get pop capped by just sending in unit shipment. So I'm not sure what his plan here is. And we have a forward 2 villagers from Happycat already.
Yeah, most likely he will be going for Devil Rex here, or I doubt he will go for a stable at that point. So most likely it's gonna be Devil Rex. Let's check. And he's sending 700 wood as well. So just collecting it, and there we go. First Rex is going up. I think he will be able to get the Explorer actually. He got a dog after it, so should be able to kill the Explorer. Ooh, that was some beautiful timing. The age up saved the Explorer.
He could kill the Ottoman Explorer right here if he wants to. He does have the Transcendence ability.
Yeah, he has the Transcendence. He killed the dog, but the Disciple also died. Looked like a Foundry Barracks is going up. Looked like a composition of Janabus will be happening. And
Tabben does see both the military buildings going down, but still opting to go with the 700 coin for the age up. So really committing to the age 3 play for China.
Yeah, seems like he's just trying to pull a greedy play here, I would say. But hopefully he will be able to pull it out. I mean, his base is well defended with the buildings. I doubt Happycat will be able to push this that fast, so most likely he will be fine. And actually, seem like Happycat is going for Grenadiers, not for the Ebuskans. He's going for the Hambaraches. That's really interesting. So he will have that extra siege. So actually, that's a really good play. Now he can just walk in and try to siege as fast as possible with these Grenadiers.
I think Grenadiers are really solid units against China because you can't really deal with them unless you have your H3 cav units or even sticky riders.
Yeah, and at the same time sending 5 Jans as well from the shipment. And China just got the 500 wood from the consulate. He's trying to gather it, and probably that will be a Rex and a village. And here we go. Look like he's trying to siege the consulate. I don't think Tabben actually will be able to defend the consulate. The consulate will be going down. Look like the relation gonna stick with French for a while.
He does have his Explorer, but it's really low on health, so he might be able to pull off.
Pretty sure he still have Transcendence. Yeah, exactly. I guess he's trying to bait the units in, wait for the age up, and never mind, he's actually going for the Milkman anyway.
Oh, he did use Transcendence.
Yeah, he just used it. And to be fair, I doubt this is gonna be enough. Like, the melee men are just getting shredded, and as we speak, the arquebusiers are coming in at the perfect time, but still they have to deal with the Hamburachis. The Hamburachis have a really nice splash, so Tabben should be careful here.
They're deciding to slowly pull back because the Chinese monk can train disciples, which are really good against Hambarachi. So, but yeah, the explorer goes down.
Yeah, the explorer went down. Still got decent amount of arquebusiers, and now he's sending the meteor hammers from the home city. I wouldn't say that's the best shipment unless he's just trying to go for raids, because Delhis will be doing just great against the meteor hammers, and at the same time the janissaries are there as anti-cav to protect the Hamburachis.
See, China is a really difficult position here because he lost that deep trade post earlier, and now he's just out of the range of the shipment to get his unit shipment. So those next shipment of arquebusiers is a tad bit late than usual. So
yeah, exactly.
Happycat might end the game right here just by taking out the villages.
Yeah, the village is going down here. It looks like Happycat knows that he should be popping him, and he's already popped 56 population out of 50, so he cannot train anything else. So the problem is now the batch of crows won't be popping out from the academy anymore unless he just build another village, so he will be able to get that population. And look like he's just going straight away on top of the units. The Delhis are getting a big value here, killing the arquebusier, and look like now the Changdo swordsmen are coming in, charging through the units, but surely that won't be enough since there are janissaries there, and janissaries have melee resist, so won't be really.
Those Hambarachi got really good value out of this fight. Like,
yeah.
They did so much damage.
Yeah, they did so much. They did so much.
And, yeah, arquebusiers really struggle dealing with Hambarachi because these guys can really tank a lot, like 30 range resist with 225 hit
yeah
points.
The resistance on these guys is just really good. And funny enough, if the flying crows come in, actually he only have one more Hambarachi, so surely that won't be enough. Since the Hamburachis have 2.25 bonus against artillery, he can potentially snipe artilleries with them as well, but he doesn't have enough of them, so that won't be enough.
And Tabben has been idle the whole time.
Yeah, I know, right? And the next village is going down shortly. I don't think actually he will be able to defend this village. Looks like the arquebusier shipment is slightly far ahead, and he's just trying to buy time with the settler. Switch the settlers from the village to the TC, and there we go. The second village is also down. Oh my god, this is really looking rough for him.
Happycat really utilizing and knows China's weakness of the 30 pop villages.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Really utilizing the Hamburachis and the Janissary siege to take down those villages. So China is looking in a really tough position right now. He doesn't have the resources to train units. He doesn't have the population space. All his villages are completely idle, and we have Delhis on top of arquebusiers.
Oh, you're gonna get the. Oh, he's popped. He cannot get the crow until he's below pop. I guess he will have the pop very soon.
If he loses 2 arquebusiers.
Yeah, he loses 2 arquebusier or 2 settler. He will have the population for it.
Just force delete 2 of your arquebusiers.
Yeah, he should actually go for the trade, to be honest. So then he can get the crow and then just have the academy to train the other crow ASAP. It seems like he's just trying to get the best value out of those units.
Oh, he did get the consulate up, so he's
yeah, he got the consulate. Yeah, he got the consulate, and now he's sending the wood crates from the consulate. Ooh, those dailies on top of the arquebusier. That's gonna be some good trades there. The Explorer will be going down as well. And there we go. As we speak, the first crow is out. Just gonna snipe those. Surely that won't be enough. I think the crow is going down as well. I doubt he will be able to save him.
Yeah, Happycat really all in on this fight. He still hasn't got his mosque upgrade, so he's still on 24 villages. So he hasn't had the eco to go up to H3 behind this. So we might see a possible comeback from Tabben here.
Yeah, potentially.
Just because, a really big mistake from Happycat's side, going all in and not spending that teensy bit amount of coin to get that villager upgrade.
Yeah, he has already used all of the resource crates, so if he wants to macro for the AGF, he just have to gather it. And
there goes the steam. Ottoman's out of steam now.
Yeah, exactly. He's definitely out of steam. Thanks, Ace, for the raid. Appreciate it. This is the second game. Happycat secured the first game, and the second game, the tempo is slowing down for Happycat. He had a good pressure early on, but seemed like he's running out of steam. And look like Tabben now his own grenadiers. He got it from the consulate, and now his consulate is actually idle. He doesn't have any relation. Potentially we could see him go for the German consulate.
Oh, something to note. I think this is a mistake from Tabben here. I thought he wanted to go with the British allies to get the musketeers.
Yeah, he sent it earlier, so he got them regardless.
For, yeah, he got 5 guard grenadiers from that. I don't know if this is a good call, but I think the musketeers would have really helped them.
Yeah, exactly.
Considering you get like 9 musketeers, which is far better than 5 grenadiers against Ottomans.
Yeah, surely. I guess that was a misclick rather for him. Or maybe he just wanted extra units there, so that's why he just made a bad decision, let's say, sending the shipment regardless. So I guess he just went for it anyway.
Yeah. Props to Tabben for holding on to this fight. I thought he would have resigned right there, but...
Yeah, actually, he was under so much pressure, to be honest. Like, he lost all the village, he lost the consulate, he was idle for so long. And there we go, he's going for the British consulate right now. That's going to be 7% HP buff for all the units. And, of course, he will be able to train a batch of musketeer later on. And at the same time, Happycat is aging up with the scout. So that's going to be additional dailies. And training Abus guns.
Yeah, Tabben just focused on getting his infantry mass going on. Not deciding to go with the Forbidden Army. I'm surprised that he's not interested in taking any meteor flails or hammers.
Yeah, exactly. It seems like he's not interested in that anymore, but as we speak, as soon as Ottoman gets a massive Abus guns, this whole mess gonna be in trouble, I would say. Look like the grenadiers are coming in handy.
They are, but they're not really good against Abus gunners. Because
yeah, surely. They have siege damage. And also considering the grenadiers are heavy infantry, the Abus gunners actually shred them.
They counter them.
Yeah.
I would rather save the 50% range resist against Janissaries, but I doubt we'll see any Janissaries from this point onwards.
Ooh, more Abus guns coming in, and there goes the Transcendus for the second time in the match. All of the units are fully healed, and actually this is a good play right here. Look like Tabben is actually cleaning out this really nicely.
Yeah. Tabben's doing a really good job, and here comes the first batch of the Forbidden Army and also the second pop of flying group. So looks like China is getting their momentum back just because Ottoman decided to go all in and run out of steam.
Yeah, exactly. And at the same time, 6 Abus is being shipped on our mind. He just cancelled it and going for the 5 Spahi. That's going to be a really nice shipment against Chinese army, considering he doesn't have enough anti-cav. He got actually a decent amount of musketeer. Yeah, he just got it right from the consulate.
Yeah, it's been some time, but I think,
And
yeah, but this is a really huge loss for Ottomans, right? Like 600 wood is a lot, and we have raids.
that's
Yeah,
three
losing.
settlers. More than three. Oh my god, it's gonna be all
That's
of
fine.
them. It's gonna be all of them.
Yeah,
Okay.
but Ottomans is on 32 wells, and here comes the 5 Spahi.
Oh god, that's a big rip. I mean, considering Ottoman settlers train slow. I mean, they're cheap, but they train slow. And oh my god, he hasn't taken any of the church upgrade except for the settler build limit. Look like the Spahis are charging in. The anti-cap are actually on top of the Spahis. This is gonna be a bad fight for Happycat. I'm pretty sure he will lose all the Spahis without getting a big value there. And there goes the GG. I guess he
What a
had a
comeback.
really nice tempo, but I would say he overstayed, or rather overcommitted on H2. He should have just aged himself at the same time with the 700 or even the 600 crates. Then
I agree, man.
yeah, in that case he would have continuously keep up the tempo with China, because I mean at that point he was just fighting with H2 unit against H3 units of China.
Yeah, China really holding on to their unit shipments, just carrying Tabben to the victory.
Yeah,
I mean, it was a really tough spot for Tabben if you think about it. Like, you lost all your villagers. You were pop capped. You had lost your forward consulate, and you had no shipment to send. Then it was that one solo villager which escaped towards the left and got that village and the consulate up that won him the match.
yeah, exactly. He was like completely popped. He couldn't do anything else. I feel Happycat could have potentially executed that. He just had to, I don't know, I would say the only play he had to do differently was just to go for the Asia with the 600 coin.
Yeah,
But
you know, when China reaches age 3 and you're in his base, it's time to get out, because
yeah,
you know those
exactly.
big unit shipments are on the way. So yeah, the smarter play would be to just head back, try to age up or remass yourself, take the fight, and go from there.
I'm
But
surprised Tabben only lost one settler the whole game.
wait, what?
That's not possible. He lost the one settler only? What? What?
Yeah, I remember him losing more than one settler, but come on.
Wait, I think he just tossed the settlers out, and while they were almost dead, he used the transcendence and then just garrisoned them inside the TC again. But that's so beautiful. Like all that pressure, he only lost one settler. Wow, beautiful play.
Yeah.
Beautiful play.
Yeah, really well played by Tab, showing the strengths of China in H3. You can't mess with China in H3. Really well played.
Yeah,
really
well played. Well played, totally. All right. Now it's time for the chat to get those juicy points. And meanwhile, we'll go into the transition while we are waiting for the third game being played. Seems like they have they started? Do I have time to restart the game? Oh god.
You have.
Ooh, seem like we don't have time to restart the game, lads. Hopefully we won't get any sort of lag. And all right, I guess we can just jump straight away into the next game without wasting any more time. I guess you can set up the prediction for the next game.
Oh yeah, I'll just set it up. One sec. Do we have the civs?
Yeah. Oh my god. Why can't I? Wait. Do you see the game?
No, I don't see the game. I was wondering if you saw the game.
No.
They haven't. I think they have a 5-minute delay, so we have to wait. Like, we have 2 more minutes.
Okay. Wait. Did he say? Okay, so 6. Okay. I guess we got some time. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I could have swore like I saw a game for a second, but I don't know. Maybe the game wasn't really fully loaded. That's why it showed up.
No, but it would still show up though. But
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I guess. Or maybe they have started and it's on the delay, so we just have to wait for a sec.
We have the predictions for game 3. We have what are the civs? We have Tabben
Tabben
playing
on
Germany.
Germany and Happycat with Japanese. This is one of those OG matchups, don't you think?
Yeah, it is a OG classic matchup. But in Legacy, it was more favored towards Japan's side. But Germany has a lot of new tools in its arsenal, so we might see the tables being flipped.
Yeah, definitely. And we got the game. I'm just launching in. Actually, for the next game, I must restart. I just have to remember. So just jumping in. This game is going to be on Florida. We could potentially see either of the players go for the water. We haven't seen Japanese go on water in ages, I would say.
I mean, you do have, if you go up with the Portuguese consulate, you do get the 3 points. So I guess that might be the only water option. But you know what would be an interesting play? Like Japan sending the fishing boat cards instead of the villager cards.
Yeah, because exactly.
You get to have an untouched water eco if Germany doesn't send shipments on water. But I think it could be a really strong play on water because Germany really relies on land shipments rather than water shipments. What do you think?
Yeah, I would actually totally agree with that. But actually, considering Japanese is starting with a market, he could potentially go for Portuguese straight away. Like the good point about Portuguese is your shrines will be cheaper as well, so you can potentially go for water and shrine booming at the same time, but then there's gonna be, I would say, a window where your opponent can totally execute you, but as soon as you pass that window, you will be in a really good spot.
Yeah, I agree. So I guess we'll just wait for the decks to come in, so we'll have an idea on what to expect. But we do see a really early trade post from Germany here. This is not a usual start you see as Germany.
Yeah, I guess the benefit of having a starting market gives you that.
Wait, doesn't this map spawn with an extra coin crate? I think it does, right? So I think you bought the wood for the trade post.
No, you just get a market start on this map.
Oh yeah, you do start with a market.
Yeah, you start with a market and 2 sheep.
That's so this is a pretty basic start.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, because of extra bit.
Seemed like Japanese is going for the water, and he also went for the Portuguese consulate, and 3 fishing boats will be dropping in the water shortly. That's beautiful. That's what I want to see. I will be supporting Happycat for this game. It doesn't matter if you will lose or win.
I mean, it is 3 fishing boats is a good card because in the other villager card in Age 1 is just the 2 villagers.
Yeah, exactly. 3 fishing boats is a really good value card, and at the same time, Tabben, I would say, is standard anti-water deck, don't you think? And he also have the Jaegers and Black Riders on Age 3, so potentially you could go for them. But other than that, I would say this is kind of standard, not too fancy. We have seen enough Germany from Nila to this day, which never gets old.
Yeah, nothing really special from Germany's deck, but you could expect anything. I think you could see some bow pike action in Age 2 as well, but we'll see what Tabben opts to
Yeah, he could potentially go for a semi-FF, or try to do some H2 play and then go for Fortress. We'll see.
We have the Ottomans coming in.
Yeah, I guess we just have to... Both of them are aging up, so Torigate for Japanese, and it didn't check Germany.
I'm running out of baguette. More baguette.
I don't know. Every time I hear that, it's just so funny for me. Oh my god. Alright, let's get back to the game, lads. Don't distract me. Alright, Place Money is being played by Germany. And we're switching right away. has he scouted? I don't think he has scouted the water yet, but surely he would know that. I mean, just by the look of the deck, he would know that Japanese is going for the water.
But I think it would still be wise for him to scout because you don't really need to add a dock as Japan because you can easily have
Yeah, just have the
6
shipments, yeah. And I guess as soon as he's H2, he will be sending this, so he doesn't have
But
the
Tabben
export for
does-
it yet.
Tabben does know that 3 fishing boats out for Japan because it's an obvious card. Why
Yeah,
would you not
exactly.
This I like a lot. This I like a lot.
Exactly. Let's see, 19 settlers for Japanese against 11, considering there are
Exploring the backside.
5 city settler wagons for Germany. And look like Tabben is going for a Rex.
Yeah, pretty standard start. He does see the Tory gates, so opting to go with
Ladies
the
and gentlemen,
barracks
welcome back.
early on. So we might see some Bopike and Ashigaru play in H2.
Yeah, we will see that potentially. And he hasn't.
I mean, I see
Oh,
no
God.
reason for him to go Bopike.
Guys, that attack really needs to be adjusted. It's just every time it blows my ear. Okay. Look like he's trying to attack with the scout. The scout will be dying actually. He could have used that scout actually around the map rather than just having him die for no reason. We got 1 samurai though from the Torii Gate, which will be a really nice unit against the 3 Ulans that Germany get. And I guess he will be trying to snipe this. I think he will be able to get it easily. There we go. A critical strike but by the Japanese explorer. That was a beautiful clutch.
The thing about Japan is there's no really good point in trying to raid them because they don't leave their base until
Yeah,
their
exactly.
online century also as well. But the thing about Japan is if they get pushed, they won't have any food income. Or
Yeah.
they really need these berries. So a good rush could stop Japan, but I'm not sure what Tabben opts to
Town
go
is going
these
for fortress straight away, not wasting any more time. And at the same time, Happycat sent both of the 4 settler shipment from the home city. So that's plus 8 settler. Look at it. 31 settlers against 18. Well, I mean, Germany has 8 settler wagons, but still.
I don't usually see those shipments being sent back to back. I think Happycat is just trying to catch up with the Germany economy of those 5 settler wagons. Which
Yeah.
Tabben has.
Exactly. And at the same time, seems like he's trying to. I would say he's gonna macro for the age of actually. He's sending
Tabben
600
doing a really
coin.
good job.
Yeah, that will be
He's
really
doing a really
good.
good job on scout.
And soon he will be able to send the 3 extra fishing boats inside the water from the port consulate. That's gonna be really good.
Yeah, Tabben's doing a really good job with the Ulans. He knows he can't do much with them, so he's just going around scouting the map, finding those shrines to siege.
Yeah, sim like. Okay, let's check the scouting. Actually, Tabben hasn't checked anything near the water. Like, he has no clue where the water even starts. Like, he hasn't scouted it at all. Ooh, there we go. I think he saw the coin treasure. Sorry, coin crates. Yeah, he saw it.
Yeah, he's.
There we go. The Ulan is dying, and Germany is going with 1,000 wood and 4 war wagons. I guess Happycat could potentially just go for a Yumi mass and deal with that easily.
Well, I don't know, man. And we have, Japan opting to go with the shogunate.
There we go.
Not
He
sure
will
what
be getting the
this-
daimyo.
He is ending relations with the Portuguese now, but he hasn't sent the 3 fishing boats from the Portuguese ally.
That's interesting. Like, okay, what are you gonna use the export for? Like, is he gonna
I
just
think
go
he-
to Japanese straight away?
Yeah, he might just get the Yabusa. Well, sorry, what are those archer units against? That
Yamabushis?
Yeah, it could be those units.
Yamabushis
But we
or
don't really
Shinobi?
get, The archers, but
Oh,
they don't really
the
get bonus
Shinobus, yeah.
against it.
Yeah, they don't have
they don't
bonus against range cav, yeah, they don't have. They just do flat damage. Yeah, he's going for the Japanese, so I guess you were right. He's trying to train some units from the Japanese consulate.
Yeah, that's a normal play. I guess that's fine. It's worth spending on those units because he knows he's getting pressured, and Germany is in H3 too, so he's gonna need all those unit shipments, and extra units is always nice.
Looks like he will be losing 3 shrines here. And there we go, a forward settler by Tabben. I'm not sure what is he trying to do. Actually, he's training Yamabushis. And also sending a military wagon shipment.
I think he might try and get a stable up to get Naginata's.
Yeah, potentially. Now the problem is the war wagons can snipe the daimyo easily, so he should be really careful there. So if the daimyo is off position, the war wagons can snipe it really easily. Look like he's trying to save the shrine and do the successful.
Okay, looks like it's go time for Tabben, but he just backs off. He sees the Yumi and he knows what's coming.
Has he seen these shrines? Oh my god, he hasn't seen these shrines. That's slightly out of his line of sight. Oh my god. That would have been a +2 shrine to siege safely.
Yeah, especially against Japan, you really need to scout out the map and find those hunts. You know Japan is gonna be on those hunts, just shrining up. But
yeah, I guess.
Happycat is opting to play more safely with the shrines. He has a lot of hunts in base, so he's just utilizing those hunts behind his base. He's not opting to go up left.
He has a really nice mass here, actually. Bunch of Yumis, they will be able to deal with the war wagons. Now, look like Tabben is trying to trade some scarabs with the Yumis, but at the same time will be kiting out because the Yumis are getting buffed by the daimyo, so they will be doing that juicy 10% extra damage. So he should be really careful here. Now, trying to pull back. And as we speak, Happycat is sending the Yumi card. So that's gonna be a HP bonus and range bonus, which will be really good. Look like he's trying to apply pressure. The daimyo is trying to go in. Oh my god, there we go. Daimyo is sniped. I guess he was trying to snare the Ulans with the daimyo, but that came in with a big cost. Now all of his units have lower damage, but I would say overall that was a really bad trade.
I can't really say whose side this fight is on. Seems like Japan has it in the back.
Yeah, he's like, I guess as soon as he's done with the Ulans, actually he doesn't have any more Yumis. Oh my god, my ears. He doesn't have any more Yumis, so he should be getting a batch of Yumi, and as we speak, he's training some Yamabushis.
Tabben is opting to go for more war wagons. Personally, I would just save up some coin and ship Jaegers at this point.
Yeah, definitely that would be a good choice. I mean, he's still got the... I guess that would be his next shipment, to be honest. Or I don't know, maybe that will be calf combat. I think he should go for calf combat considering how many calf he has in the field. He's getting some good value here though. Look at it. He sniped so many shrine.
And this is good for Germany as well because he's getting experience out of this, and he almost
yeah, exactly.
has his next shipment ready.
Exactly. That's 50 XP for each shrine. That's fair amount of XP, to be honest. And look like
Japan has a pretty good mass of veteran Ashigaru, so he might be able to hold this off, but there's lots more skirms coming in, and Happycat doesn't seem to have the mass of Yumi that he wants.
yeah, exactly. And this Yamabushi will be doing some good job if they could... Oh, actually they managed to kill one. That was good. So there we go. The Millet Man is popping up from the TC. Look like he's trying to clean up all those Ulans, and now he's gonna go on top of the skirmishers. more Ulans are coming in, and at the same time 8 Ashi will be coming from the shipment for Japanese, and now both players are, not both players, Tabben is retreating.
Yeah, really good defense from Happycat. You can't mess around with Ashigaru's, man. Like, Germany's skirms are still pretty weak. They don't get much cards for their skirms.
Yeah, I mean, considering he got the Yumi's upgraded, look at it. Beautiful. 24 damage against 18. That's not the fight you want to take. So, he's trying to find a way to trap those Yumis with the Ulan, but look like he's doing a good job kiting back. And there's decent amount of ashes actually to deal with the Ulans. And I'm surprised he's not really dragging the Yumis into the ashes, so the Ulans will be trapped. I would say actually he made a decent amount of trade there with the Ulans.
Yeah, I was expecting that to be a bit more bad fight for Tabben here, but still, he's pretty low on mass. I don't know if he should have taken this fight, but he's sending in 1k coin next.
Yeah, 1k coin is coming in. I wonder if he's trying to go for the A-job. I doubt he will go for the A-job right now.
I see no point in...
Yeah, exactly. There is no point going for the A-job at this moment. Look like the Yumis are actually getting sniped easily. Like, I feel that he's not really trying to protect the Yumis with the ashes. I feel maybe he's just scared the skirmishers just sniped the ashes. But
Yumis
at the same
good,
time,
to be honest, because they do get 30 range stresses, so they're pretty good at tanking compared to the...
yeah, I mean, I'm talking about the moments where the Ulans were on top of the Yumis.
Oh, alright.
Alright, there we go. That's gonna be 2 more shrines, 100 XP for Germany. I actually do think the next shipment gonna be the Jaegers.
Yeah,
Why is he not gathering that? Okay, there we go.
He's still not picking up the coin.
Yeah, he just went for it. Just sent 2 settlers on top.
Yeah.
And now he's pulling back.
Yeah, look at that. Germany already up to the next shipment.
I'm surprised he hasn't sent the calf combat yet. Like, he had so many calf during this whole fight. Calf combat would have been really helpful, don't you think?
I would say so, but it's really hard to tell. But I think it could have helped, but it was mostly just war wagons, right? The Ulans just melted pretty fast.
Yeah, and at the same time, both players are not really trying to scout one another. So we are not really seeing that much of a raid happening, considering, look at this, like, Germany settlers are just spread around all the maps. So if by any chance Happycat go for some Naggies to go for some raid, that could be a big value. Look at it. Bunch of settlers here, bunch of settler wagons on top. They're not really defended. We could try to...
Really spread out.
Yeah, we could try to bait the army in and then just go for a nice raid with the Naggies. But doesn't seem like that way. He's seem to be more interested in the units and a heads-up fight. And he got actually a bunch of Yabusami as well.
Yeah, something which Japan can really utilize on this map is the Carib settlements and the Simuline.
Yeah, to get those archer bonus.
Yeah, it's really good against, especially against Germany, since they don't get much cards and technologies for the skirms. It could be really like super strong against Germany for this fight.
Ooh, this is gonna be a big fight actually here.
Here comes the Jaegers as well.
Yeah, the Jaegers are also coming in. This will be actually a really good fight for Germany, I would say. And meanwhile, Japanese is sending the Yumi attack, and it's not there yet, but those Jaegers are just getting a big value there, I would say. Look at it. They're just doing a really nice cleanup. Another batch of War Wagon and Scaram is coming in. The Yamabushis are dying. And that was a really nice cleanup for Tabben. And he's trying
really
to
solid
apply more
cleanup for
pressure
Tabben.
now.
I'm surprised to see that Japan is. He doesn't have the flaming arrows in his ship in his deck. Do you think that was a misplay from him?
You mean flaming
Maybe he
arrows?
forgot. Yeah, he doesn't seem to have.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to have it. Yeah. Seem like he's relying more on Yabusami as an anti-artillery. Well, I mean, surely he could have used the flaming arrows as anti-infantry as well, but doesn't seem like he's interested in them.
Yeah, I think a few flaming arrows would be good here, but he is training Naginata.
Yeah, this will be really good here. This will be really good here. I mean, look at this massive skirmisher. Like,
Yeah, they're completely out of position right now.
Yeah,
If these Nagis were to pop out a bit earlier, this would have been a cleanup right there.
yeah, that would have been really juicy. Has he upgraded the Nagis? No, not yet. They're still... Oh, there we go, as we speak. He's just taking the upgrade. I guess these shrines will be going down as well. Germany is walking toward the center of the map to get the coin mine. I think now Happycat will be actually seeing this. He could potentially use the Nagis to go for those raid.
He could, but he's really forced into defending this fight from Tabben here. It's a really big mass of skirms.
Yeah, exactly.
He needs those Nagis over here. Another thing to point out is that Japan can retrain his daimyo, but opting not to, or maybe he just forgot.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of expensive, 332. But considering the massive army he has, that extra 10% damage aura will be really handy. And also he's running out of food. So he's forced to send the second shipment of the berries very soon.
Yeah, Japan is about to run out of coin mines in his base. This is not looking good for him. He's really set on a timer, man. All the only coin mine which he has is where Tabben's army is waiting for him.
To be fair, you could potentially go on water and try to just go on the whales, because it doesn't seem like Germany is going on water. But I guess as soon as Tabben see the docks, he will be sending the anti-water shipment. What did he have? I think he has frigates and caravels, right?
Yeah, two really strong cards, and Japan doesn't have any anti-water cards other than the two Funes in H2.
Yeah.
Don't do much against frigates.
Yeah, surely they won't do that much. Seem like this will be... Ooh, look at those Nagis. They're just charging in. Oh my god, they're on top of the skirmishers. That's a really nice setup.
This might be good because he doesn't have much war wagons out.
Yeah, I guess he just have to put these ashes on top of those war wagons, and the Nagis will be cleaning up that.
On the war wagons with those Ashigarus.
This is looking good. This is looking good. Oh my god, all the skirmishers are getting cleaned up by the Nagis. And okay, looked like Tabben took the bait, or rather a gamble. He's sending the frigate inside the water. And I guess he's thinking that Happycat is in the water, potentially.
Yeah, that's a really big misplay from Tabben, not even scouting the shoreline.
Yeah, he hasn't scouted the water yet. Oh my god, this is turning out to be a really close fight. There's still some Jaegers alive, 3 Jaegers alive as we speak, and they will be dying here actually. Wait, just kill them, bruh. Never mind, they're dead. I mean that would have been a clean trade. Just, I mean, the Nagis were on top of them, but I guess he didn't really see them. He was more... Ooh, there we go. Oh god, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt.
But Japan doesn't have the mass to defend against the war wagons, so he might just hold on and decide to lose these 4 settler wagons.
Yeah, I mean,
or not.
That massive war wagon is actually really looking good. In the process, I guess he will be losing 2 settler wagon. Maybe not. I mean, he lost 1, but it seemed like the settler wagons are putting into the fight. Oh, look at that, beautiful. Milling the ashes. Beautiful play here. I don't think actually... I don't know, let's see the eco. Look like Happycat actually have the eco, but he's gonna run out of resources very soon. He sent the cherry card already. Yeah, so that will be his last source of food. So as soon as these 8k food is over, he's forced to go on the rice paddies.
Yeah, he's completely forced off his only coin mine up north to his base. So either he really has to expand down south, or he has to go water, or just make Yumi archers, which is not good. But
I'm not sure why he's making the Yabusami. Like, he's sending a Yabusami shipment as well. Like, is he trying to just go for Yumi Yabusami combination? I feel that's what he's trying to do. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm not really sure what is his intention here. Maybe he's trying to not train any more Ashi. Maybe that's what he's trying to do. But I mean, considering that many skirms, the Yabusami play is not really that good.
I would say what Happycat really needs is just a few flaming arrows with Yumis. But it's because when you have a small mass of Yumi, Germany struggles to deal with light infantry because their Uhlans doesn't have much hit points. They easily get picked off even with this mass of Yumi.
Yeah,
so
I guess
adding just like 2 flaming arrows would help Japan push out on the map.
Look like he's using the Yamabushis on cover mode to get that extra resist, and they're tanking actually a fair amount of shots. And look like another fight is happening here, and the Yabusami are actually putting some good work there dealing with the Uhlans, and the Yumis are cleaning up the rest. And 19 settlers are going idle on Happycat, and now I guess he can potentially force a fight here. Now Tabben is completely... Is he drained yet? Yeah, he's really not looking healthy. He's not looking healthy at all. This will be
coming to a point where there's only just 2 coin mines left on the map, and the players are contesting for it right now.
Look at the... Oh my god, beautiful play there. Beautiful play there.
And Tabben taps out.
Yeah. Seemed like the... I mean, still he could... I'm pretty sure he could have used Ashi as well. The fact that Germany was completely out of resources. I mean, look at it. It's just completely cleaned up. Like, no more hunt, no more coin. Everything is gone. And then, meanwhile, Japanese have the shrines to produce resources. Got all these free, safe food resources inside the base. I guess a lot of people have had these arguments of Japanese just completely safe, turtling in their eco, not worrying about the hunts and stuff. Do you have any statement for that?
I think the hunts in the back of Japan's base somewhat saved Happycat, I would say. But like most of his shrines are just there. They're not really
gathering. Most of the shrines are just empty. Like, it's just 0.09. It's just not even that much resources.
He couldn't do much actually because Germany was constantly just sieging down those shrines back to back. So I think it was a okay play from. It was the only play Happycat could do, to be honest.
Yeah.
And the frigate down south, he could...
Yeah, the frigate was there. He was idle. He didn't really use it.
Yeah. But he did take out... We didn't even take out the 3 fishing boats.
Yeah, he didn't take it. That's why they were just idle. Look at the villager graph. Oh my god. Japanese were actually dominating hard in terms of settler count. They lost a couple settlers, but Germany also lost a few. This is like, what, 2, 3... I think some of these were settler again, but that was a nice game actually. So much back and forth.
Yeah, and we do have game 4 already from Tabben and Happycat.
Yeah, let's just jump into game 4. So let's exit this game and get into the next game. Is it already out?
Yeah, I've given out the predictions to those Happycat fans who must be really happy with their
Yay.
predictions.
Actually, yeah, I was happy. Japanese. I was actually expecting him to go more heavy on water, but still, that will do it. Right, so
Yeah, two players opting not to go water, especially in game one as well, where Inca just decided to stay on land.
yeah. Also, I'm gonna restart my game since we don't have their game in the playlist yet, so that will be really good.
Yeah, I'll keep you updated. So we have game 4. We have the civs in. Looks like we have Tabben playing Russia and Happycat playing China. I think this might be my most favorite matchups.
Ooh, Russia.
Yeah, two really good civs.
Yeah, not every day you see Russia.
I think this might be one of the most hyped matches to be seen. Both really good. One of my favorite civs, especially this matchup. Both China and Russia, two of my most favorite civs. But I think Russia has fallen off my favorite civ list because I would say they're a bit weak.
Yeah, surely they're weak, but overall, I would say. Actually, I'm not sure. I think in team games, Russia is really good, and considering now that they have 10 extra population, so they have 210 pop, max pop. I would say they have turned into one of those more decent saves, especially in team games. I don't think that would really impact the 1v1. Obviously, it's not that much of a big deal, but in team game and 3D is making a huge impact, actually.
Yeah, I would say it's more of a treaty side buff because you don't really see Russia go like super late game because they tend to end games by H3.
Yeah, exactly. In 1v1, you don't really see that often.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel this is going to be a one-sided match for China, don't you think? Like the mass of Chinese against Russian units. Like both sides have cheap units, but I would say Chinese units are better and you can mass easier. But I don't know. I would say this is more better for China.
Yeah, I think so. I think it would be a really one-sided match if Russia lets China get the free H3 and those meteors could pose a really big threat.
Yeah,
to Russia.
exactly.
So
All right.
if Russia can't get Cavachos or enough musketeers out, I think it's game over for Russia.
Yeah. Here we go. The match. Let's get into it. So we are in the 4th match of today's series. And we have Tabben playing as Russian on the right side of the map and Happycat playing as Chinese in the left side in Colorado. Happycat starting with the trade post straight away. And meanwhile, Tabben is just trying to get some treasure. He will try to get that Nutka. The Nutka will be really good actually to get the remaining treasures. Since they're really tanky, they can help the explorer to secure the other treasures inside the map. And also at the same time, you can use them later during the fight. They're decent units.
Okay, we do have predictions out in chat, so place your bets.
Here we go. Lads, throw those points. We need those points in the chat.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back.
Exactly. Welcome back. Right. So a standard Chinese player, I would say, village and trade post.
Exploring the backside, wow.
And he's going for the northern refugees already. I'm surprised he didn't go for T export. And
this I like a lot.
wait, you see it? Not using the T export French consulates food crates straight away. That's
I
odd.
think you're switching up things.
I'm running out of baguettes. I need more
I'm not sure
baguettes.
how
my
I feel
God.
about it.
Guys,
Maybe I'm gonna go out.
guys.
Buy more.
As I just
Stop it.
spamming those.
Oh god. Okay. There we go. Let's see a Russian deck. So we got distributism coming in, eco theory, on age 1 as well. I guess I don't know if you remember, there was a time when they took out Equatorial from Russia, and that really killed Russia, I would say.
It did.
Yeah,
I
it
would
was
say so.
really rough. Like, I think it impacted all game modes completely. But now that they got it back, it feels good to have it again. So I would say that's kind of standard Russian deck. He got the church card, so you can potentially go H3 and then just shadow take all those units. Not shadow take, but can upgrade them for a cheap price.
Yeah, it is a pretty good card. But I doubt we'll see it in play this game, because I would think Tabben would be more than happy to just ship out those Falconets and Cavalchos.
Yeah, potentially we're gonna see that happening, and as we speak, yeah, I'm really surprised Happycat is not doing the French consulate stuff. I wonder what he's going to go with the consulate. Maybe he's going for the French regardless?
No. I think he's going for an H2 play here.
Yeah, potentially.
Because if you look at Russia's deck, he does have the 700 foot, which indicates that he might want to play H2.
Yeah, exactly. And he also have the Boyars. Well, I mean, not, you won't be sending the Boyars that early, but still.
Always a good card to have.
Yeah,
It's like a must-have card in this
exactly. Like, I mean, it's upgrading 3 different units. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, especially the nerf to that card as well. You can really feel the impact on cost.
Yeah.
So much money.
Exactly. I mean, you can't really feel it as much on the Strelats, I would say, but on the Cossack, you can definitely feel it. And there we go, a forward blockhouse coming in, and Russia went with the... Sorry, Happycat went with the Russian consulate, and I wonder if he's going to send the blockhouse wagon.
That is a really aggressive blockhouse from Tabben. Like securing the trade post right there as well. So I think Tabben might try to take trade post this game.
Let's see if he has he scouted? Yeah, he saw the blockhouse being played there. He hasn't scouted the rest of the map though, and at the same time Tabben also hasn't scouted anything. So he's kinda, I would say, gambling here with the forward blockhouse.
Yeah, both players going in completely blind, but he does see the forward blockhouse.
Ooh,
So he
look
knows
at this. Double Cossack shipment. Going in with the Musketeer, so he's going for the Moskos combination, and at the same time Happycat went with the blockhouse.
He does have the pikeman, so he knows the Cossacks are coming.
Yeah.
But what do you think about the Temple of Heaven for H2 play?
It's really good actually. I feel ever since they nerfed the Summer Palace, I would say Temple of Heaven is a really good age up option, considering you get settlers with the age up, and also you get the transcendence ability. It's a really good play here, like a really good value for H2, especially if you're under pressure. I guess we have seen that happen a lot recently, but here we go.
I think, the monk especially can be really useful against Russia with just making disciples. But I don't think we'll see any disciples come into play this game. But I would really love to see some disciples, especially against Russia.
Yeah, look like he used the scout on stealth mode just to get that vision on the other side of the map, so he will be scouting that gold mine just in case if Happycat goes on it. And now he's sending 13 Strelets followed by the 4 and 5 Cossack from the shipment.
I think China is looking in a really rough spot because he's running out of his last hunt in base, and he has to expand down south to get his next elk hunt, in which obviously Russia is just holding on to it, not letting China herd it back.
Yeah.
And if you really look at it, Happycat has a really bad spawn on this map. The hunt just walked away.
Yeah, exactly. I was about to say the hunts kind of walked away from him, and he only have those 4 hunts left on the corner of his base. Other than that, the rest of the Huns are around, and as we speak, the fight is happening actually here. Look like all of the units are going on top of each other. This one step rider is actually getting a good value on top of those drillets, and seems like this is a nice cleanup for Happycat, and he's using the Transcendence. Beautiful play there. Everything is just cleaned up, and he's now sending one flamethrower and two canoes. That's going to be really nice to siege down this blockhouse and apply more pressure on H2. Look at the score. Look at the score. Beautiful play there. I would say Tabben was completely off position, don't you think? Like, especially the Cossacks were totally off position.
Yeah, I would say he would have been a bit better off fighting closer to his blockhouse. And yeah, just his Cav micro was not the best.
Yeah.
And those Keshiks also got really good value.
Yeah, the Keshik got so good values, definitely. They were there just in time, and as we speak, China is pushing in with the H2 plays. Not every day you will see China going H2 all-ins, but you still got the flamethrower and Casa Rickshaw shipment to be sent. I guess he could potentially send it now if you want to apply pressure. It doesn't seem like he's going for the step rider to have more cav for his army.
The flamethrower shipment is really nice, especially against Russia. He doesn't have a stable up, so he's
Yeah,
gonna
exactly.
have a really hard time dealing with this flamethrower.
Exactly. And now that flamethrower is coming handy, sieging down the market. I'm pretty sure he will be able to siege down the market easily. And now Tabben is sending 700 coin from the shipment. He got 10 settlers idle. 9 are in the TC, 1 is idle around. And Happycat is actually having a really safe setup right now. And
Yeah, Tabben's in a really rough spot.
Oh
he
my
really
God.
needs a stable to deal with this flamethrower.
he's trying to rebuild the market on the other side. And I guess
He
the
can't collect his
TC, yeah, I'm pretty sure the TC will be going down here. I doubt he will be able to defend the TC. He sold food in the market so he can use the Militman. There we go. This is gonna be the decisive fight. All the units are just scrambling into each other. All the Militmen are already down the... Ooh, is he going to snipe the... He's trying to snipe the flamethrower with the settler, but surely that's not enough damage. The settlers are going down, and there goes the GG. I'm pretty sure, I guess we could have... we have said it earlier. This was pretty much decided by by looking at the matchup.
Yeah, it's a pretty one-sided matchup.
Yeah,
especially when that
it's-
flamethrower comes in and you don't have a stable.
Yeah,
It's-
exactly. You can't really do much against this anymore, especially in H2. And considering he used both of the Cossack shipmen, and well, they kind of went to waste. That was kind of decided ever since then. So there goes game number 4. That was a quick one, actually.
Yeah, that was one of the fastest matches we had in the series so far.
Let's see. Oh my god, that's a huge score drop. Look at it. That's when the fight happened. And this is why I say I feel the H2 Temple of Heaven is really good. Like, especially if you're doing H2 or H3 pushes, it comes really handy.
Yeah, I would say that Temple of Heaven came in clutch there in the fight as well. Like, just healing up units for the second fight.
Yeah,
It's
exactly. I
always-
mean, surely the units won that fight regardless, but all of them were fully healed for the next fight, so they were just completely prepared.
Yeah, really well played by Happycat and Tabben as well. But I guess being a pretty good match, Tabben tried his best. I don't know if Musketeers was in play here, but Sticky Riders would just demolish Strelets as well.
Yeah, exactly. And now we will be... I guess they are in a break, kinda. I don't see them typing anything in the chat yet.
I guess they're just in DMs trying to figure out stuff, what sets to play.
Alright, meanwhile, we can update the score, I guess, until they get into the next game.
We do have some time. I think the next match will be in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
So
So
we have
it's
time.
there's gonna be a delay. So I guess we have some time to catch up a breath. Do you think Happycat gonna secure the remaining matches, or it's
I
not
mean,
gonna happen?
Both players are showing up a really good match here. Like Happycat obviously coming with a great defense, Tabben coming with a really good offense, but Tabben hasn't really been able to capitalize on his attacks.
Yeah, exactly.
But I think the last match, it would have been different if it wasn't a one-sided matchup of Russia versus China. So
Yeah,
I can't really see
yeah,
it.
I would totally agree. That was just really one-sided. Like you can't really do that much in that matchup,
I don't
unless
think
of course your
when
opponent
Fast Fortress was
misplays.
saved.
Yeah.
Do you even see Russia Fast Fortress these days? I doubt.
Nah, nah, not happening, buddy. Not happening.
Yeah, obviously a one-trick pony sieve. You have to rush. It's in the name.
Rush and rush. All right, I guess we can go on the match and just linger for a bit here until they have decided for their next match. So I guess we can catch a break, grab a drink, and come back with us shortly. We will be here though.
Yeah, I think it's a good time to talk about ECL as well while we are at it.
Yeah, I guess you can just go ahead because I've received their next matchup.
So guys, I've just sent a link on chat. We'll be having an ACL match coming soon, so feel free to sign up, and everyone's welcome.
Yep, the ECL tournament will be up very soon, so the teams and the setup is not completely done yet, so all those who want to join, you still have time. Make sure to check the link and join the ECL Discord, and make sure to sign up if you want to join in. It's going to be a nice one. Okay. Right, so I guess at this point we will be just waiting for them to start. Oh, I think I saw the game. No, never mind. All right, hope you guys are enjoying the series. If you are, and if you're not subscribed to ESOC just yet, make sure to do it. If you want to support us, make sure to either donate or drop those subscriptions and support us for the current and the future tournaments, because this will be not the end for the tournaments. We will be having a bunch of other tournaments coming up very soon, so surely all your support will be appreciated, and we can use that toward the future tournaments.
Yeah, we have really big things coming up, so keep an eye out for that.
Definitely.
So we have France versus Ethiopia. What are your thoughts on this?
Yeah,
match?
I don't know. I've seen a lot of Ethiopia plays recently. I guess it totally depends on the player and what he does, because I feel Ethiopia is really looking strong right now ever since they've received some buff on the shuttle. Like, I feel shuttle warriors are arguably one of the best shock infantry out there. Like, I would say,
So looks like
yeah, it's...
we have the game up.
Oh, is it? Nice. Okay,
Yeah.
let me just research. Ah, there we go. It's gonna be on Punjab, so There's gonna be those water buffaloes in the river. Who do you think will benefit the most? I would say Ethiopia benefit the most from the water buffaloes.
I think, yeah, short term and long term wise, actually, Ethiopia really could benefit from the water buffaloes, because you don't get the free water buffaloes like Hausa does through
Shipment.
cards sent from the home city.
Yeah.
And I mean, France could utilize them as well, just to get that early tempo going for them. Just get an extra batch of SRs, or maybe a super fast EH3. But yeah, Ethiopia is just super fast. I mean, look at that.
Yeah, I guess surely that's more beneficial towards Ethiopia, because you can just appoint it to the livestock market, and then after that you can just sell them for resources. All right, we got the match coming in, and we can just get right in. I hope you guys are ready. Is the prediction in the chat already?
Yes, it is.
All right, beautiful. Wait, why do I have black screen? Why my game is not showing up? Okay, give me a second. I'm not sure. Okay, problem solved. We are into the game. This is the 5th game of this series. Happycat so far managed to secure himself a 3-1 against Tabben, and we are in the 5th game. Now Tabben is playing as French in the right side of the map, and Happycat is playing on the left side of the map as Ethiopia, going straight away with the hot and the granary upgrade. That's a standard play with Ethiopia. You sell a cow for a house and the initial food gathering. And French is going for the standard trade post starts, and I'm just really okay. There we go. As we speak, we got their decks ready. 3 CDBs coming in from French, standard play, and other than that, I would say his deck is kind of standard. We got Jaegers, H3, 8 and 7 skirmisher, 3 gendarmes, 5 goons, 2 fox coming in. Surely, I mean, there is no way you just skip 2 fox with French. It's just, it will come handy all the time. And I wonder if actually he will try to go for a semi FF here, or he will just try to go for FF purely.
I guess we'll just have to wait and see what the age ups are like.
Yeah, exactly.
And he is going up with the TP start, so I think we might see a semi FF.
Yeah, I think we see a semi FF. Yeah. And meanwhile, Ethiopia secured himself 4 water buffaloes. That's gonna be big value there.
Yeah, that's really huge. I think like you get like 5 water buffaloes in this map if I recall,
Yeah.
in 1v1s. So France got to snag one of the water buffaloes, but Ethiopia is gonna get a huge boost from this eco.
Wait, did he
With his water
kill the
buffaloes.
water buffalo? I only see 4. I don't think I see the 5th one.
He ate one of the. I mean, sorry, he already traded.
Oh,
it
he
into
okay.
Happycat.
Oh, okay. Never mind. All good. Okay, so there we go. I think he secured all of them then. And
Yeah, he has secured all 4 water buffaloes.
French is going with the quartermaster, and he's using the Grove rickshaw to scout Happycat to see if he's trying to do any sort of H2 plays. I guess he's trying to scout, see if he's going to place the War Academy. Sorry, not War Academy. I forgot their build. Every time I forget. I think it's War Camp. War Camp.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, War Camp. War Academy is
He's
for
going
China.
up with the Habisha Egypt. I forgot what the Habisha is.
Yeah,
it the one with the palace.
The Habisha, you will get coin crates, and also you will be getting bunch of upgrades, which are mainly for the mountain monasteries. But
Yeah.
I'm not sure actually what he will be using that for. Usually you see Ethiopia aging up with the Somalis. I would say that's a rather standard age up that you will see every day, but maybe he's trying to go straight away for the fortress. I mean, he's gathering food heavily.
Yeah,
So
I mean, look at this. Tabben is still scouting with the Grow Rickshaw. He really wants to see what he's using on.
Yeah, he wants to see what he's aging up with. I'm pretty sure he's going for the fortress. He will be getting the coin crates now. So yeah, 300 coin crates and 700 from the shipment. That's gonna be enough for the age up. So the rest is just purely gathering food. So that's gonna be an age 3 play for Happycat, and Tabben is going for semi-FF actually here.
Yeah, it seems like a semi-FF. And Happycat not wasting a single second, directly going for the 700 coin. About to click up to the next stage. Look at the age of that. He's already up to 900 food and collecting the 700 coin, right? It's about to come.
Yeah, and at the same time, he will be sending the Big Benny shipment, and it's gonna be actually a really good value once the time is right to sell the Big Benny. It's gonna be 900 resource.
Do you think he could have used maybe saved up that shipment for something else? Considering
yeah, actually, yeah. Considering he's going for the fortress, he could potentially save that because the Big Benny was nerfed a couple patches ago because it was way too good. But now, I think as soon as you get the Big Benny, it's not fully ready to be sold. I think you just get only 400 food in it, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just check. Okay, no, 750 resource in it. So last time I think it was full resources, 900 purely, and there we go. We have a pause. We have to wait here,
and we have the Somalis age up, so we will be seeing some.
Yeah,
units.
we're gonna see the Somalis units. I think now that he age up, he will be getting the units rather than the influence crates, if I'm not mistaken. So he will be getting the units only right now, but still not sure. But 90% that will be the case.
So Tabben has a racks up and he's starting to train crossbows, and he's taking the TP line as well.
Yeah, seems like he's using the wood from the shipment to get the second TP, and yeah, as we said, he's going for the crossbows. But I feel Happycat will be getting the upper hand as soon as he's aged up, because those 9 shuttle shipment will be really scary as soon as they're on top of the units.
Yeah.
But I mean, Tabben actually has a decent amount of musketeers, so potentially you could go for Neftenia.
Against France, I think we might see a bit of Somalis and Shotters being in play early on.
Yeah, I guess probably that will be.
Of Neftenia in age 2 against these guys, unless they get boons and skirms out of their own for France.
Yeah, I guess potentially that will be used later on. Alright, so maybe are they typing anything there? Oh, he DC'd. Oh god.
We're 6 minutes into the game as well.
Okay, so I guess
I think we might just continue from the save file.
yeah, I guess we have to go with the save game, so just have to wait for them. Meanwhile, I'm just gonna continue waiting.
I doubt we'll get a spectator mode if they are going with a save file. But hopefully it should be, because I think the settings pass on the save.
Yeah, sometimes it can, but sometimes it doesn't show. That's the issue.
If that is the case, I think we'll just continue casting the other games and cast the replay of that game. If that is the case.
Yeah, I guess hopefully we will be able to get it, but if not, yeah, that will be what we're gonna do. So yeah, okay, let me try to open. Yeah, it doesn't allow spectators, so if they are to use save files, we just have to linger a bit longer here and just wait for them to put on the results, and then after that we will be going with the next game, which is going to be the 6th game. So sadly, we just have to pass on with this game. Let me see if they are going to go for the save game. Band Battleship, the Sharpshooter card, Blueberries, Ironworks, Ottoman Church card, Hull Speed card, Abus Combat. Okay. Okay.
I do see the game on spectator mode, by the way. Let me just have it there.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I refreshed a few times and it's still up. I hope it's not.
Oh, actually, it's the same game since I think it's not refreshed yet. That's why it shows.
I'll just play through it either way and see
Yeah.
if anything changes. So that's unfortunate. That happens.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate indeed.
I wonder what happened for him to disconnect.
Made a pause and then after that he just DC'd. So that's kind of unfortunate. Sadly, we just have to wait. So I hope you guys will be staying with us, because we will be going through the remaining games shortly. We just have to wait for them to finish that game, the Ethiopia versus French. I'm really sad because I do enjoy that matchup, but sadly we won't be able to check that out.
Yeah. But we will. Hopefully, the games aren't corrupted after they play. So let's hope. The
Yeah,
replay works.
exactly. Hopefully we will be able to use the recorded game as well.
Now, what are we gonna do? I think we're just gonna wait it out. To be honest,
Yeah, we
because
just have
can't
to
really do
wait
anything.
it out. Sadly, we have no other choice. So stay with us, grab a drink, take a break, and just come back with us. Meanwhile, we will be just waiting here.
Is this over? No, the game isn't over. We just had an unfortunate disconnect from, I think, Happycat.
Yeah, Happycat, I guess, DC'd, so they're just doing a save game.
Yeah, so we're just waiting it out for the game players to finish the games. I think, to be honest, I think Ethiopia has it in the bag. What do you think? He already aged up.
Yeah, I feel
France was-
actually he was in a good spot. He had the water buffaloes, he had the big Benny as well. So those livestock would have been really huge as soon as they were ready. So surely I would say Happycat would have had the upper hand. And usually what happens that time with Ethiopia is they just have a huge mass of army, usually shuttle and the Somali, what was their name? I forgot their name.
Somali Darude.
Yeah, Somali Darudes. They just shred cavalry, so there's nothing you can do. So you make any sort of cavalry, you just die instantly. Other than that, well, bunch of other unit shipments on H3 with Ethiopia. Potentially, he could send the Sebastopol mortar. Potentially, could send the just remass shuttle warriors and then send the shuttle combat. I guess all of these just completely depends on what French plays. But at that point, where we saw French still didn't have another shipment to send 700 crates. So I think by the time that Ethiopia was H3, I doubt French would have had anything to press into Ethiopia.
He was training crossbows, so I'm not sure what his thought process was.
Yeah, I guess he just wanted to deal with the Somali Darudes, so... sorry, not Darudes. Darudes are the Scarem type that counter artillery. I mean the...
Somali
yeah, the ESOC warriors. Yeah, the ESOC warriors, yeah. Those are the Caroline anti-cav types.
But Shotels and Issa warriors, like how I think it's an automatic win for Ethiopia if France continues to play H2 with crossbows and pikes.
Yeah, there is no way you can win that actually in H2 against Ethiopia. Surely you will be dominated really hard.
Yeah, and France did scout the 300 coin age up as well, so I'm not sure what he was thinking. I think a stable start into a semi-FF would have done it for him since he already scouted the 300 coin. He knew it was, maybe he mistaken the age up or something. I don't know. If I were to see those 3 coin crates, then you know the fast fortress is coming. So you have to do something to switch up your things. And I don't think training crossbows would be the right way. Just macro quickly for the age up and try to get units out fast.
Yeah, surely.
I think he could have just trained musketeers in transition and send the falconets if he needed to deal with the Issa warriors and Shotels. But Shotels, again, really slippery units. They could just get in to the falconets in between those musketeers. They're really slippery, just like Chimur.
Yeah, I mean that's the whole point of the unit. Shock infantry, they're just really hard to deal with, especially in early stages, since they are fast and you can't really snare them as easy. You can just, as you say, slip around and just go on top of your units and just deal with them. All right. So what do you suspect the other matchups gonna be?
The remaining games?
Yeah, I feel Happycat still got some other civs to play, which he plays often.
What are the other maps we have? The 2 remaining
left. The remaining map, so this game 5 was on Punjab.
I think we have a Sagwene map, if I recall.
Yeah, we got... Okay, let me just double check. Okay, so we got Nile Valleys and Manchuria for game 6 and game 7.
Manchuria. I think we might see Portuguese being played on Manchuria.
Yeah, most likely.
Inca would have been good on Manchuria, but since it's already taken by Happycat, I think we might see a Portuguese play from him.
He already played Inca. Actually, that Inca game, he played it really nicely.
Yeah, those Chimu warriors. I think it was just a mistake from Tabben's side of not having enough anti-cap. And shipping those 3 Mahouts was a really questionable choice, considering he already saw that huge mass of Chimus.
Yeah.
Or we could see Hausa being played on Manchuria.
Yeah, actually, I was about to say, Happycat, I've seen a couple Hausa games from him, so potentially you could go for Hausa.
Yeah, Hausa is a decent civ, pretty strong. Really versatile civ. I think most people complain about the African civs having 1 military building, being able to train all 4 units.
Yeah, actually that's kind of true. Like, you have 1 military building, you can train your cav and your infantries. So that's kind of strong, I would agree. But at the same time, I mean, they have some downsides, such as the artillery, of course. Like, you have to train the artillery from your castles. Well, not castles, the palaces. And then at the same time, to get access to those artillery, it doesn't matter if you're H3 or H4, you still have to research a tech for it. And getting those tech, it takes some time, and you don't have any artillery shipment. Well, I mean, Ethiopia has the Sebastopol mortar, but then, I mean, you don't have like coves or anything else in shipment, so it's just... I don't think Hausa has no artillery shipment, right? Yeah, as far as I remember, they have nothing.
They don't.
Yeah.
They do have some mercenary Jav Riders like units, which they get 4 of. It's a team card. I forgot the name of the unit. But they're like they're like Manchus, but you get 4 of those. Which
Oh,
give
the
you bonus
Zenator
against-
Riders.
Yeah, those guys. I think that's the only unit shipment they have to deal with.
Artillery.
Artillery, yes.
Yeah.
But they did buff the artillery card, the artillery research card by reducing the research
Yeah, they
time and
reduced
reducing the cost.
reduce the research time, but I still like. I would say that's still a downside for them, don't you think?
It is.
I mean, they have some
it's just-
bonuses, and at the same time, they have some downsides. So I would say that kinda evened out.
Yeah, I would say so. But it's still, you're still spending influence on that, which, like if you consider other sips, you just have to spend a shipment. While
Yeah,
Hausa
exactly.
has to really, they don't really necessarily have to spend a shipment, but you have to spend influence, which could be really useful if you consider, like, you could use that shipment for maybe units, either unit shipment which costs influence, or you could just spend it to get more Magudais out, or just any other influence units.
Yeah. I mean, my Gotti is a really good unit, like arguably the best musketeer unit inside the game.
Yeah, but they're pretty hard to
Yeah, they're
mass.
really
That's the issue.
expensive. They're really expensive. I mean, 200 resource for one unit is just really expensive.
Mhm. I think a Falconet costs like 500 influence, doesn't it? Or was it 400?
I think Falconet is. Wait, is it 400 or 500?
I think it's 500.
Yeah, I think it's 500.
Maybe
Let
someone
me
in chat could.
check the
confirm.
tech tree instantly till we get the next game. So Falconet is. Where are we? Okay, how's
Yeah, we have Nick confirming that it is 500 influence.
Yeah, okay, there we go.
Yeah, the culverin costs the same as well. Yeah, thanks for the confirmation, Nick.
Yeah, I think mortar is 400 if I'm not mistaken.
I've never got to train the mortars.
Oh,
to be
okay.
honest.
I think it will be enabled in H4.
Yes.
So, yeah,
it'll automatically be enabled if you
Yeah.
have that thing researched. Oh, we do have the next game, by the way.
Oh, nice. There we go. Finally, we can get into it.
I'll just
So,
refund the points back. Sorry about that.
I guess we will cast that game hopefully by the end of the stream if the game doesn't crash. I mean, if the save file doesn't crash. So stay tuned for that game as well. But meanwhile, we are going for Tabben's China against Sweden.
So this is technically game 5, but yeah, I think we'll just call it game 5, right?
Yeah.
So we'll just replace the sieves on the overlay.
Actually, one thing, wasn't there a rule where you can't repeat same saves?
If you win with it, you can't repeat it, I believe.
I mean,
who won it?
Tabben won against Happycat earlier, right?
Happycat was the one who played China. He did play China.
Yeah, he played China against Ottoman, and he won.
1 second, let me just confirm.
Can we double check the rules? Because I'm pretty sure you won't be able to. Let me just ask.
I don't think he's online.
Yeah, I think they've already started the game, but is there any way we can double confirm that? Oh, save reserves after the 5th game. Okay, never mind. Thanks.
Yeah, this is game 5, so I guess.
Alright, so I guess yeah, that works. So the game is up, by the way.
Oh, just give me a second. Nowhere. Let me just.
Alright.
I'll get the
Alright.
prediction in as well.
Yeah, run the prediction.
Do we have any mods in the chat, or is it just...
I think it's just you for now. I mean, I'm there as well, but I'm
No, it's
pretty
fine.
busy. I mean, we got actually a decent amount of mods, but I guess maybe there are another round, so it's okay.
Just watching the game. And we have China versus Sweden on Nile Valley.
All right. So I got the game. Let's get it. So I'm not gonna update the score. We still have to wait and check that French versus Ethiopia game. Hopefully it doesn't crash later. And here we are, the 5th game. Wait, is it 5th?
Game 5. It is game 5, but it's technically game 6. So let's stick with game 5.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's stick with game 5. Alright, so we are in... Actually, no, let's call it game 6. We are in game 6 of this series. Happycat playing as Sweden against Tabben as China. So Tabben have already secured a game with China, but since this is past game 5, the Civ rules will be reset, so he is able to take China again, even though he won with China earlier. What are your thoughts on this matchup? I would say both of these Civs are really good at the moment, with a really nice tempo, so it could go either side depending on what they do.
I think we might see just Sweden going heavy on those hussars and China just doubling down on those light infantry, because I don't see a way how Caroleans would be effective in this fight against China. But
Yeah.
we could see Caroleans come into play in H3, but again, Chinese heavy cav units in H3 have range resist, which kind of nullifies the bonus which Caroleans get. So I'm not sure how this matchup would go. I think Sweden might have a hard time dealing with H3 Chinese units.
Yeah,
What are your thoughts?
surely. When considering, I'm pretty sure you got Manchus as well. Yeah, you got Manchus on Iron Troops. So, I guess if by any chance Tabben reached to that point where he will be sending that Manchu, I would say Sweden is automatically losing at that point, don't you think?
Yeah. If Sweden is stuck in H2 and China decides to FF and has Manchu up, I think it's pretty much game over for Sweden.
Yeah, exactly. Look
can't
at
do
the
that
deck
much.
though, actually. The deck is looking interesting. You got light gun carriage, so that card will turn leather cannons into infantry guns and they will be training faster. So not every day you will see that card.
I think it's a really solid card, especially against China, who likes to double down on
Yeah,
infantry units.
exactly. It could be really handy. Considering the leather cannons cost wood and food only, it could be a really nice mixture of units to balance out the resources. But we still have to wait and see. He got the Dominion card as well, surely that will be played on H2. And other than that, actually I feel his H2 is rather stacked. We might see some H2 Sweden play here.
It's a really funny thought, because I just wanted to ask you, could you expect maybe a crossbow pike play from Sweden? I think it could be a possibility, right?
Crossbow pikes. I mean, not every day you will see that, but
I mean,
I
I
don't
guess
know.
for this matchup, I think it might be a good choice if he decides to play H2.
like the problem is, even if he tries to go for H2 plays with the leather cannons, you can't really siege fast with the leather cannons.
You can't.
So yeah, that's the issue. And as usual, we have China just turtling inside the base with the buildings. So you can't really execute their buildings with the leather cannon. So I don't know.
Here-
I would say
Here's my thoughts. Here's what I think. If you go bow pike, you send in Engelsberg tops, which makes your tops gather much faster. You could have that coin gather rate to fuel your hussars for, you can get hussars out of that, if you know what I mean.
yeah, exactly.
So you can effectively have bow pike and mix in leather cannons if you want, and have hussars behind that.
I mean, in theory that would work, but I don't
saw
know. Yeah, it's just like, I don't know. I feel still the Chinese mass gonna be too much to handle at that point.
Yeah, obviously, China just outmasses pretty much every civ except Malta, I guess, in H2, because Malta gets those two hospitals up, but Yeah, as long as you get like double racks down. But I think Sweden might just struggle with the unit production. I don't think Sweden can keep up with double racks early on.
Yeah, exactly.
Need-
Ooh, look at that. Step Rider with China. He's trying to go for a semi-FF, just use the Step Rider for a raid. And at the same time, that's going to be really good because Sweden right now has nothing. He's just totally torp booming, and as we speak, he's just dropping a barracks, but by the time that racks will be going up, one settler is already dead, and also I think 2 torps will be down also.
I think this is a really good play by Tabben. He knows, especially going step riders early on, you can just go onto those convents and snag those settlers building those tops, and just overall seize those tops and try to gain map control.
Yeah, exactly. And he has already sent the coin praise as well, so we will be seeing the age up very soon. Sending the 700 wood right away, so that's a standard play, and right now he will be aging with the porcelain tower, and we'll be using the woods to drop down some war academy and villages.
Yeah, this is already looking pretty good for Tabben so far, but Sweden obviously going around getting the tops. I think he should just, yeah, he is sending those step riders around those mines, but Tabben, Happycat being sneaky and sending those settlers down south, but he does have a step rider.
Almost. He almost killed the step rider.
Yeah, that was pretty close.
That was really close. But looked like he managed to actually kill 2 settlers and 2 torps. I would say that was a good value for a shipment of step rider. That was a really good value.
Using 1 step rider, so that's pretty good value.
Yeah. And still sieging this, I guess now Happycat will be patting toward the downside. Try to snipe that step rider, and we got a war academy being placed in the center with a village. But Sweden is already on 170 torps. Oh my god. I mean,
Yeah,
he's just building one.
He would have been at max top population if it wasn't for those.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, considering he already got the Iron Wars, this is gonna be huge for him. Like, look at that passive coin income. It's just looking beautiful. And he's researching great codes eventually. He should have done that like slightly earlier, though, I would say.
Yeah, that could have saved that villager from.
Yeah, I know, right? And seem like he's macroing toward the fortress, sending 700 coin, and then after that, I guess he will just go for the fortress straight away. But
I'm not happy with this War Academy placement by.
yeah, I know, right? It's just I'm not sure if that was a misclick or he just placed it to just make it slightly wall for that position, but I don't know. Usually you just don't stick the buildings together.
And it's too far out forward as well. It could just
Yeah, exactly. Is it the only war academy he has? Yeah.
It is the other one.
Yeah, it is the only one.
He does have his tower on gold, so I suspect he might be trying to get those mercenary shipments out. I think we might see Iron Troops as his first.
Yeah, I think the Iron Troop will be a safe play here. And the rest will be just the territorial army. I think that will be a nice combination. And as we speak, he's researching the first tier market tax. And he's trying to
China,
secure
at
those.
this point, especially with the porcelain tower, you're just so free to get those techs because this tower is producing like it's a super efficient factory. It's just an H3, but still, it gives you so much momentum that if you just set it to wood, you can just spam all those villages and don't have to worry about chopping wood at all. Just you're so free to just focus on your military units, just train them out.
Yeah, exactly. And looks like actually Tabben is just applying decent amount of treasure. He will be securing these 2 torps as well, which is going to be really good.
He is holding on to that shipment, so but he is using up the coin as well, so I'm not sure what he has.
Oh, he just sent the Meteor Hammers.
And again, these 4 Steppe Riders down south of his base still running around, and
yeah, I know, right? They're still alive.
He did get one more torp.
Look at this sneaky settler. I think he's gonna die.
Yeah, it's not long for this build. He's doing a really good job running around the map.
Yeah, exactly.
Sweden is this is exactly what you want to do against Sweden. A really good play by Tabben right there. He's gonna pick off that well, and he's also just clearing out all the tops on the mines.
Oh my god, he actually got some big values there. Look at it, down to 14 torps now. Lost decent amount of torps, and now sending the Falks. Actually, that's gonna be good considering the mass of Carlins that he has. 44 Carlins.
But again, these guys 276 HP with 30 melee resist. I mean, sorry, range resist. You don't do much against these guys. They could just easily go in and force the Carolines into melee mode, which makes them do even less
actually, okay, you see, there is one more issue. Now he has Transcendence as well, so he can just go on top of those units and Transcendence and then just have full batch. Okay, it's gonna happen soon. Just watch. Bro, just use.
Yeah, he needs to focus down on those arquebusiers first, I would say.
Yeah, okay.
The Falconets are just shooting the wrong units, and we have...
Oh wait, did he use Transcendence earlier?
He used it earlier, it's still recharging.
Oh, okay.
There's like a 216 second cooldown.
Yeah.
I believe it was.
I seem to missed it. Because I didn't notice the first time that he used it.
Yeah, but pretty good trade for China right here. He's losing a lot of units. He's really in a difficult position right here. He's still on that single barracks. He does have double racks, but Carolians isn't going to do much when there's a lot of arquebusiers out here.
He got 4 Carlins in the corner though, trying to... I'm not sure if it's going for a raid or not, but they're just there idle. I'm not sure if... yeah, it seems like Tabben is seeing that actually. Could be trying to check that out, but for now it seems like Happycat decided to pull back.
At this point, China is looking in a really good spot. Like, he doesn't have much, Sweden doesn't have much tops out. He has done a really good job at just clearing out the map. Yeah, look at that. He's just clearing out the map.
Yeah, he's wiping everything. It's just a beautiful play here, man. You can't really say no to these plays. And you know, the problem is now Sweden is just constantly forced to chop wood for the torps. Look at it, he's on 12 settlers, 13 settlers right now to chop for the torps again. And it's kind of paying off for China.
He's still opting to double down on the Caroline. So what are your thoughts on this?
I don't know, to be honest. Like, it's not really a good value, I would say. Like, considering how many arquebusers are there, you can't really just go full Carlins. Looks like he's trying to snipe one of the war academies, sending
and another
5 husks.
These Carolines are weaker than your regular musketeers because they rely on their ranged bonus damage against caps. So they have a bit less ranged attack damage. So I don't know how this is gonna help him out here.
Seem like, I would say this is kind of a dead spot for Sweden. I mean, I would say the only chance that he would have is just go constantly left and right, try to play around the map against China, because as soon as he's forced to fight this whole mass, he will be dead completely. Like, no chance.
Yeah, in my opinion, I think he should get an artillery foundry out and just get maybe 1 or 2 falconets. But China is really building up that cavalry mass as of now, and I think he's getting pretty much all of his final market techs in right now. So China's eco looking pretty strong. There was a small Hussar raid from Happycat, but those villagers coming in clutch for Tabben.
Yeah, surely. It's like I would say Happycat is really trying hard to go for those corner gold mines with the settler, and at the same time Tabben is doing a great job dealing with those runs of settlers, I would say. Look like actually this will be a nice cleanup with the Huss. They took out the meteor hammer, so that was a nice cleanup there. But oh my god, like look at this. Look at this mass by China. Seem like the Milletman is being popped. There are actually a decent amount of Huss there. We could try to...
We do have leather cannons being trained.
Yeah, and
But I
he's
don't think
also
it's gonna
sending
get
the infantry cannon, but even if it is out, that's not going to be enough. But surely it's not going to be out, so yeah, there we go.
He needs to focus down on those anti-infantry units if he wants to win this fight.
Yeah, definitely. But I mean, he doesn't have any more Huss left. And I'm pretty sure... Ooh, oh my
go
god.
into melee mode and clean this up.
Yeah, he could actually. He could just put those Carlins on melee, but I think this is GG, to be honest. Now the Manchu is also being sent, so there is nothing he can do against that anymore. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, the Chinese player is just massing up units.
Yeah,
it's
like
just the death ball now.
yeah, exactly. You can't really stop this. Exactly. It's just too much pop, and well, I mean. These arquebuses are obviously they're cheap. They are scams against Caroline, so you can't really do much about it, really.
Yeah. Really well played by Tabben. Like
Yeah, he played it
down
really nice. I would say the 7-step rider were definitely a clutch.
Oh, they got so much value.
Yeah, they were definitely a clutch.
3 tops for 7 steep periods.
That was really good. That was really good. Beautiful combat by China, though.
Yeah, I don't know what Tabben could have done better in that position. Maybe I think a few Falconets would have helped, but
yeah, but surely wouldn't be that enough. 1 settler, 2 settler, 3, 4, 5, and then additional 4. So 9 settler raid for Tabben, and at the same time Tabben didn't lose any settler. Look like China is a go-to civ for Tabben. He's just clutching every game with China.
China is a really solid civ overall.
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
You can't raid against China because of those villages. Really strong civ.
All resources gathered. Oh my god, look at that. Like the whole time, Happycat was over gathering the resources, but since I would say it's just a matter of the unit composition difference, it just gave Tabben the upper hand. But yeah, I would say at the same time, Happycat was kind of booming, not really investing into units. But yeah, as you said, a few folks could have made it slightly different, but surely wouldn't secure the match for him.
I mean, I think the Falconets would have made it. He also went into melee mode with those Carolians against those Arquebusiers.
Yeah, definitely.
You do so much damage in melee mode because you do 24 damage and Arquebusiers have 30 range resist. And they don't have the best melee damage as well. So I think Carolians in melee damage could have won that fight with 1 or 2 Falconets. But still, China is in H3. They have the eco going for them. They have the tower. So
yeah, exactly.
They reach the point of being pretty much unstoppable unless you can get really good raids and shut down their eco. But I think it was already over when he had that massive Arquebusiers out. And I think the biggest mistake was just making more Carolians and not adding Hussars or anything. I think he could have invested some wood onto steels instead of building more tops. I think that would have been the play.
Yeah, surely. But I don't know, like I feel in any case, that game would have been for China regardless, just because of the remass, the constant remass, let's say, that they have all the time. Like, you can't really do much about it as Sweden.
And they're really cheap as well.
Yeah, they're really cheap as well. Like, you can't really do much about it as Sweden. Oh, the next game is up, actually. Let's go. It's gonna be on Manchuria, and look like they are going for India and Inca again for the final game.
Could we see India come back?
Yeah. Is he trying to prove his India? Let's see.
This is game 6.
This is game 7, basically. But yeah.
But game 6, yeah.
All right. Can we have a new prediction inside the chat?
We have the prediction too, yes.
All right. Let's jump into it. So we are in game number 7, and Tabben is playing as India once again, and Happycat is going for Inca once again. They're repeating the same matchup that they did in the first game, but in the first game, Happycat managed to secure himself the game easily, I would say. But let's see if Tabben took the notes and if he will be redoing those mistakes in this game again or not. Hopefully he will learn from his mistake on the first game and he will be more prepared for this game.
I think Tabben might be a bit traumatized by those Chimuranas. He might just make a lot of Rajputs to counter that.
Yeah, I know, right? But actually, this will be a really good map for India, considering the water buffaloes that you will get around the map. So all of these will be generating decent amount of resource XP. So he already have 2. I'm pretty sure he will be securing this, and that's gonna be 4. Could potentially go for that as well. But each cow provides 0.1 XP per second. So overall, that's gonna be a decent amount of XP.
Yeah, it's still pretty good. Like a church provides 0.7, I believe. So like 7 cows would be a church, basically.
Yeah, exactly. 7 cows is exactly 1 church. And he already got 4.
Still get the sacred field, but I don't think you would want to.
Yeah, you won't really go for it early on, so but surely he can go for it later if he really wants to. Let's check the decks. Inca is with the same deck as the first game. 3 settler age 1, a bunch of age 2 shipments, but not really heavily set toward the water. Like, there is no water plays by Inca. He did the same thing even though there was a water map. So he did a concha boom and then just went for the war hut straight away, massed Chimus. Let's see if he will do the same. And as for Tabben, he's using the same deck as well. Just the same anti-water deck, and let's see what he will do this game. Look like he's going for the aggro. Ooh, he's going for the aggro. He wants to push in. He don't want to let him boom inside the base.
Ooh, yeah, he is taking the forward aggro. It's not completely super aggressive. It's like he's securing a single coin mine and 1 hunt. I think he could have placed it a bit more towards in between those coin mines, like closer to the trees. I think that would have been a better position, so he could.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. I would say here was a really good spot, securing 2 gold mine trees and the hunt. That would have been a really nice spot there, actually. But still, I mean, right here he got what, 1 gold mine and double hunt and the trees. Still not that bad.
I know we won't see this, but here's an interesting idea. But you could go for the Rattan shields and Rajputs at the same time, because
yeah, that will be a really nice melee push. But I mean, he doesn't have the Rattan shields. Oh wait, you mean the natives?
The natives.
Oh yeah, actually that will be good. Like, they're actually not that expensive either. It's just 50 food, 60 wood. So potentially that would be better than the Seafoys, to be honest, for this matchup, don't you think?
They are. I don't really know, but these are shock infantry units.
Yeah, those are shock infantry. I mean, if you want to just mixture that and go for a melee push for against Inca, that would be good actually.
Yeah, Inca. I think Inca would struggle against that because pikemen don't really do much really well against shock infantry. So I think it could be a really good push, to be honest. But I doubt we will see that.
I mean, potentially he can use the tech as well to get extra 25% melee damage on the range infantry. It will be like the Gurkhas and the Seafoys. But let's see if he will use that.
But we did in game 1. We did see him take the nature plate boost just for the Vasa allies. But
yeah, exactly.
I don't think he's going to take this. But he's taking the line of sight control on this.
Yeah, he took the line of sight from both of them, and at the same time, Inca is doing the same thing, turtling heavily inside his base, double warhead inside the eco, and then just placing the concha houses all around his base, so he will be having a secured position inside the eco. Surely he will be running out
really
of
really nasty base building from Happycat.
Yeah, exactly. Like he knows the potential of Inca with this build, and actually he's running out of hunts, but not like he really needs it. There is a 5k gold mine just sitting next to his TC. That's gonna be a safe it's gonna be safe amount of resources that he will be using for a while, I would say. Because even if you run out of food, you can just use the concha houses with the gather rate. Has he sent the card? No, he hasn't. I think that's gonna be the next card that he will send. Oh my god, I doubt that's gonna be the next card, because considering how many melee cav are charging into his base, he wasn't really expecting that, I would say. Looks like he's building the last concha. Oh, sorry, no, the 10th concha house, and the jungle bows are kind of trapped. And there we go. All of the jungle bows are dead. And he's sending another jungle bow shipment, but that's not going to be enough. I mean, he can't really protect them.
I don't think. Yeah, but I think he'll still hold this push because of the two warheads.
Yeah, exactly. The two warheads and the TC just shooting everything. Surely that will be enough. I mean, he actually killed all the cabs. I think he will be fine, actually.
He focused them down just to get the jungle bowman out safely, so here they come.
Yeah. Actually, he will be fine. Yeah.
Yeah, Tabben isn't training anymore, so it's just musketeers at this point.
The sword was from the shipment, though.
Yeah, the server was from the shipment, yes.
Yeah. And now look like he's trying to get the market tax. And as for Inca, surely he will be getting the remaining concha houses. So 2 more concha houses to build. Each is 170 wood. And after that, surely he will be sending the Chica brewing card, so the gather rate of the concha houses will be boosted. As we speak, he's sending it right now. Look like both sides are kinda settling down. Not like either are trying to push into one another. Surely Inca can't do that because you're trying to boom, trying to turtle with your concha houses, wait for your resources to stack up, and then after that just go for a huge push with your huge massive army. And look, I would say India is trying to go for the age up. He's trying to go for the fortress.
Yeah, he's looking for an age up. The macro seems to be like that. I think we might see 700 gold from Inca as well as the next shipment. He's maxed out on his cancer houses, so he's now going heavily on coins. So he's trying to age up. I don't think he's gonna send the 700 coin. He might use the shipment for something else.
Yeah, he doesn't really need the 700 coin at this point, to be honest. Like, he can just go straight away for the Egypt and just use the shipment on H3. Got bunch of unit shipments on H3. We have seen this. We have seen how he plays this already. He's gonna go for the 9 Chimus, and then since actually he could potentially go for the Bolas as well. Most likely Tabben will be going with the Chaminar gates, and he will be getting the Mahots from the Egypt. So I would say Happycat would need that Bolas.
I would like to see him take the trade posts as well, just to help him out with the military count with shipments.
With the shipments, yeah, exactly. And look like he took the Azov shipment from the Ottoman consulate as well. But look like now Happycat must be idled, and his Egypt is going to be delayed even further. Actually, Tabben has a really nice massive army. Even though those Azov's gonna die really shortly, but surely it's gonna be some extra DPS if you start to attack. And as we speak, the Chimus are coming in, double batch, and those Azovs are actually putting some good work there. Seem like he's putting them into melee, and there we go. Actually, they did a good job. Actually, I'm surprised.
His are completely out of place, by the way.
Yeah, exactly. This is gonna be another cleanup once again for Tabben, but at the same time he really can't execute this further because of the double war hut and the TC. He's just getting so much DPS from the war hut and the TC. So it's gonna be another cleanup. Ooh, he sent the Rajput from the shipment. Look like the Rajputs are just charging into the Chimus, but then once again too much DPS from the defensive buildings.
Yeah, I don't think you should be trickling any more units to this fight.
Yeah, exactly. You should just try to go for the age up.
Yeah, you really need at least the 2 siege elephants to deal with this base building. Like,
yeah, exactly.
You can't really push into this.
Yeah.
This was not the fight you wanted to take in between 2 war huts and the town center.
Exactly.
But it did force him to spend his resources to force him into age 2. But as India, you really need to age up here, I would say.
Yeah. And as we speak, Inca is forced to send the 700 coin shipment. But at the same time, he doesn't have enough food just yet. He just killed all the water buffaloes, so I think that's going to be enough food actually for the age up. You just have to gather all of them with the settlers. Oh, that's a decent amount of food that he will be getting right now. Let's check India. What is he really doing on the other side of the map? He's kind of spread out around the map. Okay, one thing about this map, the hunt's gonna run out really fast. So somewhere soon, probably we're gonna see Happycat either go for the water itself to just collect the fish, or potentially go for the rice paddies to collect for food. But I mean, still he got 1 and 2 more hunts. Actually, he's using those hunts as well. So for now, he's in a safe spot. But as soon as you start to train those elephants, since they're really food heavy, your food will be dropping, and then you will be having some food issues.
In India could easily take water, by the way, because he does have the 2 caravels and that 1.
Yeah, exactly. He can't really go for the water, considering like Happycat has nothing to deal with the water at the moment. Like the only way he can deal with the water is just to make double docks and then try to deal with the water. But surely if India goes to the water, he can deal with that easily.
Yeah, but Inca, they can't really contest water because that's really a huge investment.
Yeah, exactly. It's a huge investment. The problem is you don't really have siege units as other saves have to deal with water from the land. Like you have Hurakas, but well, I mean the range is not gonna be enough to deal with the water. from the land. And as we speak, Tabben just got stagecoach, put both of the trade posts on wood. Look like he's aging up. Let me see, what is he aging up with? Tower of Victory. So he's going for the 800 wood once again. Meanwhile, Happycat has a huge mass of Chimu. Are they upgraded though? Yeah, they're upgraded, and he's training jungle bulls once again.
He is sending more Chimu runners, but what I would like to see is just send in those Raka warriors and take down the forward Agra. But I think he just wants to just push into his
I mean, to be fair, this Agra is not really being troublesome for him. So he might as well just do what he's doing right now, just turn around. Just ignore the Agra.
Yeah, I would like to see more anti-cav units from Tabben's side. I wonder what his first shipment is going to be.
Alright.
You might see Zamburax. Did he learn from his mistakes? He's sending the Mahouts again.
Oh my god, why is he going for the Mahouts again? Like, I guess they will be fine dealing with this jungle bull mass, but actually let me see if Inca is sending bolas just yet. No, I mean, he doesn't have shipment for bolas yet. Maybe the Mahout will be good here because he has fair amount of Rajputs as well, so could be good potentially. Oh my god, he lost bunch of wheels. Ooh, that's rough. That's really rough. And there we go. That's a nice timing on the Mahos. Just dropping on top of the jungle bulls. And right now, Happycat is really surprised by the attack. He could potentially spawn the... Oh, he used the Millet Man. Look at that cleanup. That's looking really nice. But will that be enough? I doubt it.
I think that Simurana is still clean. So
oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. The Chimu. The Chimu just wiped everything.
Yeah, it's just Gurkhas at this point. He does have a few sepoys in there, like 6
Oh my
sepoys,
god, man.
I don't think it doesn't have the mass.
Oh
I
my
don't
god.
think he's gonna call it. I don't think he's gonna call it yet.
Yeah, not
he's
just
still
yet. Not
Gurkhas.
just yet. Yeah. Actually, the Gurkha is gonna die. Like, there's still a fair amount of Chimus. He loses so many settlers though in the process. Oh my god.
I don't think that's a good place to send those Gurkhas.
Yeah, exactly. Did he have... What else did he have? He had Seafoys though. He could have sent the Seafoys easily.
He could have. But
Yeah.
I think he's gonna clean this up regardless. So he's fine.
As of now.
For now.
Yeah, as
But
of
look
now.
at this. Inca is taking a map.
Oh my god, I didn't expect the Mahos to go that fast against the Chimus. Like, I guess I totally underestimate the amount of Chimus that he had. Like,
Yeah,
the
big 25
Mahos
damage.
died, like, I don't know, in like 10 seconds? No, sorry,
they died
few seconds. Not 10 seconds, a few seconds. He even used the inspiration ability. Oh my god, another raid. I think I'm gonna kill them actually with the settler. Shouldn't be a problem. There we go. The raid is dealt with. Yeah, exactly. Like, he needs Rajput mass, I would say.
Rajput Gurkha could be fine, I think.
Yeah, like, he can't go with the sepoys there. Like, they're not doing anything, to be honest.
Yeah, the
They're
sepoy
barely
nerf has
doing
hit
anything.
India hard,
Yeah, it's
especially
just...
against Inca.
Oh god. He's doing the same thing again. 2 mouths coming in.
Yeah, I don't understand the Mahouts,
Yeah, like...
man. I think
Come on, man. You did the same thing in the first game.
I mean, he does have a fair bit of anti-cav this time.
Yeah, he actually got a batch of musketeer as well from the consulate, but still, man. I doubt that's gonna be enough.
Also, something to note, he did use the Tower of Victory inspiration during that big fight.
Yeah, he did,
Inca
yeah.
still came out on top.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Wait. Wait a second. Why did he send this first on that fight? Maybe he didn't have enough food?
He didn't have enough food.
Okay, makes sense.
He just needed to get the shipment out fast.
Yeah,
But
I
think
guess.
it's a good time not to send the Mahouts. He does have the mass.
Yeah, I guess now he has the mass, but again, the Chimu mass is happening once again, and Inca placed the fort, if I'm not mistaken, somewhere. I heard the fort going up. I don't know where it was.
India
Oh, it was
basically does
India's.
something.
Yeah, it was India's. Never mind. Okay, there we go. Chimu's charging in once again. It's really hard to tell, to be honest, who will win. Oh, that was a nice position on the Mahouts. He just completely...
He's focused down on the Mahouts now completely.
He completely blocked the padding toward the Gurkhas, and now...
Look at that, just...
Oh my god, it's just like... Okay, now he has bunch of jungle bowman against bunch of heavy infantry. This is going to be an easy cleanup for Happycat, actually.
Yeah, I would fall back if I was...
Yeah, okay, there we go. He's going back.
I wouldn't be staying there.
Yeah, he has way too many heavy infantry against jungle bows. It's just not the play.
Yeah. He
Oh,
overstayed
God.
a bit longer than he should have.
Oh god. Melee infantry combat coming in from Inca, and guess what? He's training more Chimus.
I mean, why not?
Yeah, you know, right? Oh my god.
They
Now
seem
the
to be
problem is, he doesn't have any more elephant shipment. I mean, he just got a stable who's training Mahouts, actually. Oh god. Oh god, this is gonna be another cleanup for Happycat.
He did send, yeah, those 9 musketeers again.
Oh, this is rough. This is so rough.
The Mahout is not gonna be there on time. It's too slow.
Yeah, it is too slow, and look at this. The next batch of Chimus are already there.
Yeah, now you see the Inca's eco just steamroll because he has the wills, he has the cancer houses.
Oh god, the settlers. Oh god, the settlers. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Not
doesn't-
like that. Oh,
yeah.
there we go.
He's
GG.
taking the long road. Yeah, I think it's over.
There we go. GG.
And
I
Happycat
would say
takes the game.
2 games, man. He did the same mistake.
The Mahouts?
Yeah.
I think the first Mahout pop was okay, but
Yeah,
he dealt with the jungle bowman in a way, but still. I don't think he needed the 3 Mahouts. Maybe Urumi's swordsman would have saved him.
Nah, Chimus just eat Urumis. Because Urumis are light infantry, so the Chimus just go on top of them and they just kill them nicely.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought they were shock infantry.
Nah, they're
Just
just
got-
light infantry.
They're right.
Yeah.
He never got to send the Zamburaks.
Yeah,
we never
he
saw Zamburaks.
he didn't send them. Like, I don't know. I feel like he could have used other shipmen other than the Mahout. Just once again, I feel like he saw those jungle bowman, and then he just wanted to invest into Cav, while the opponent is just having way too many Chimus. Like, he didn't even train. Like, Happycat didn't even train any anti-Cav, basically. Like, he didn't train bolas, he didn't train pikes. Sorry, he didn't train pikes. Actually, he trained some pikes in the initial push, but then he was forced to kinda.
Yeah.
Like, the Chimu just did everything for him.
Yeah, it was just
Ooh.
the pure Chimo jungle mass for Inca.
Damn, look at that. 12 settler rate there. Ooh. That's rough.
That is did he upgrade his units to veteran or no?
Which side you mean?
He did. Okay.
Inca or India?
India. He had.
Yeah, he had
great.
them upgraded. Yeah, he had them upgraded.
And I think that one push under the TC, the forward TC, I think he should have just pushed back rather than just staying there. He knew he lost the fight, but I think he was focused elsewhere during that fight.
You mean the one in the middle of the trees?
Yes, just before he lost his
Yeah,
independence.
yeah,
The three
true.
nobles came.
Yeah. But the problem was Inca at that point was remassing more Chimus. So I don't know, like he would have lost that maybe even harder.
Yeah, Sepoys is. I don't think Sepoy is the answer
Yeah,
against
Sepoy is not the
Runners.
play anymore against Cav / shock infantry.
Yeah, Red Spurts is totally the way to go. Red Spurts would do pretty well against Jungle Bowmen if they get on top of them. Yeah, I think they would just clean up.
That was a nice game though. Overall, nice series. Shall we just hop into that recorded game?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, chat, stay with us. Let's just double check that French versus Ethiopia game. So we will be seeing who actually secured that game. Is it gonna be additional win for Happycat for that game, or is it gonna be Tabben coming out top from that game? Alright. Wait, did I download the game? Let me just double do it. Okay, now I got it.
I think the recording will pick off where they left off. So
Yeah, it will be from the part where they just continued the game. That will be good.
for those catching up, Ethiopia did a fast fortress while France was still age 2. It was on the map Punjab.
Where is the game though? I can't seem to. I mean, there's just so
Sort
many
by time.
recorded games. I don't
Sort
know
by
which
time.
one is it.
Just
Okay.
sorted by time.
Okay, let me.
And
Okay.
it should say recorded game, the date.
Yeah, but I had to delete couple more because there were so many with the same day. Right, just let me replace that. I think it should be fine now. Wait, is it this one? Wait, let me check. What does it say? 27th.
Yes. It does say 23, 5, 27.
Okay, I think I got it.
1756.
I think I got it. I think I got it. Hopefully it doesn't always. Ooh, juicy. Nice. We got it, chat. We got it. Do you have it
I also
open?
forgot. Wait, no, I forgot to download. Just
Oh,
give me a
okay.
second.
I'll just wait for you. And
It
meanwhile,
shouldn't take too long. Just
we have to
a
do
minute.
this because it's a recorded game and it should be fine.
I thought it was screen sharing, but then I forgot I have to. Save.
Okay, so 3-4. 4-2 for Happycat as of now. Let's see if he will be securing this Ethiopia game or not. If that will be the case, it's gonna be 5-2. If not, then Tabben will be securing additional game, which is going to be 4-3.
Okay, I have the game open and ready when you are.
Alright, ready?
Yeah, let's
go. So we are just in the same place that we left off. French is training a batch of 5 crossbows and got 2 batch of musketeers trying to siege down the trade post. I guess he's trying to deny the XP so Ethiopia won't be getting the unit shipments. And as we speak, he's training a batch of 5 Giskenyas from the war camp. Chad is saying Ethiopia equal to Italy equal to India.
I mean, yeah, Ethiopia is up there in the ranks of Italy, but Italy is probably up there.
Yeah,
as number
Italy
one.
is just like I feel so unfair playing with Italy in supremacy. In treaty, it's just a different story. They're just bottom tier. like completely. They're so bad. But in Supremacy, it's just a different story, man. Like, they're so good.
Yeah,
Like,
super
the
defensive.
Lombards just give them so much tempo into the game, I would say. It's just
Yeah.
so funny how good they are and stuff. And there we
We
go.
do have the Somali Egypt and
Yeah.
7 Somali Issa warriors around.
Yeah, he got 7 Somalis of warriors. He's sending 9 shuttles, and also at the same time he trained a batch of shuttle from the war camp, and now he's upgrading the shuttles and the Giscanias. It's gonna be really nice.
Happycat really loves his shock infantry units, doesn't he?
Yeah, we go 14 shuttles, and there we go. They're now elite stats. Same goes for the Giscanias. Oh my god, look at them. 30 range attack with 13 range. And you have to keep in mind, once units are close to Giscanias and also the ESO warriors, their attack speed will be increasing. So that's additional DPS that you will be getting in close combat. And take a look at this.
Francis in age 3 now.
Yeah, Tabben is... But then he's scared to go in. He knows he will face some issues. He's training 5 gendarmes though, but wouldn't say that's gonna help him considering how many muskets type unit Happycat has.
I think we should wait, honestly. He's sending in.
Oh my
Minutemen
god.
as well.
Oh god. Oh god. Look at those gendarmes.
The shuttles.
Oh
the shuttles
god. Gendarmes got shredded. They couldn't even do anything.
Yeah, that's a lot of resources just wasted right there.
Like, to be fair, I'm not sure why he went for the genre, considering there's just shock infantry and musket in the action. Like, that was a questionable play. He's still going for gendarmes, surprisingly. Oh god. Oh god.
Yeah, he doesn't have a racks up, so he's
Yeah,
just
he
getting
can't
more
really
gendarme.
do anything. Yeah, I guess he's just kind of forced to train the gendarme. I don't know, maybe he should have just trained Goon. Maybe that would have been more helpful, just dealing with the shuttles at least. I doubt there's gonna be a comeback here at this point, to be honest.
Goons would have been fine, but again, Issa warriors
Yeah,
counters
they
all
counter
cavalry.
everything. Yeah, exactly.
So this is like a really solid composition from Happycat right here to deal with France player.
Ooh, more
Look at the amount
Giscanias.
of units he's getting, man. Like, this was a fast fortress, and
Look
he
at
has,
this.
like,
Look at this attack speed in close combat. Holy. Beautiful. Well balanced civilization. Like,
1.20 attack speed on the shuttles and 2.6 attack speed on the Gascanians.
holy god. What are these
Yeah, that is a
units?
total.
What are these units? God, like seriously, you have no chance dealing with this unit with Cav. Like nothing. It's just so strong. Who the hell is Happycat? Well, Happycat is Happycat. Caster flaming Civ choice? No, Caster flaming the Civ itself.
I don't know, man. That was a really.
That's
really
just
bad
rough, man.
spot.
That's just rough. Like, what can you do here? Nothing. Like, seriously,
Yeah.
nothing.
Those 5 gendarmes, man, they just got.
Yeah,
destroyed.
they just got wiped. As if they didn't even exist. God.
Yeah, I don't know, man. that.
Yeah,
that
he
was a
had
crazy-
Somalis and he had Giscanias and Shuttle. That was the whole unit composition. And that was just more than enough to clean everything.
Yeah, that just counters his entire mass on what he has.
To be fair, that's a really solid Hosmos composition. If you really think about it.
Yeah, you're right. It's just Yeah, it just beats everything, to be honest.
Yeah, like not okay. Let's try to think about a unit comp that can potentially deal with that. Like what? You need some
Guns.
muskets. You need some scarabs to deal with the Giskenyo and ESO warriors. But I mean, how are you trying to deal with the shuttle mass? Like the musket's not gonna be enough to cover your skirmishers.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like a super fast fortress time and this mass of units in such a short time.
Yeah, okay, look at the military unit count. Look at it. 8, and then 19, 24,
That's
33,
almost done.
38, and then that's GG. God. Dutch Scarm Hall? I doubt it. I doubt it.
Halberdiers are fine, but shuttles still get a bonus against halbs, and halbs don't do that well against shotgun.
Yeah, exactly. I doubt it.
And yeah, Gascanias and I mean halbs are great units, but I don't see how they would beat this push.
Tabben had a huge mass of CDBs though, but I mean, oh, what can you do with that mass of CDB when your units are getting shredded? So that was a clean up actually for Happycat on the final game, let's call it.
Yeah, you get like 7 raised from the age up, which is and that too they get shadow tech to elite, right?
Yeah, as soon as you age up, they will be shadow teching. Let me see, they are actually not cheap, they're expensive. I have to check in Ethiopia's perspective. So they are 90 influence.
So I mean, basically a Minuteman, one single levy unit.
Yeah, basically. I mean, it's not a cheap unit if you think about it, but it's super effective. It's super effective.
At what they do, yes. Pretty strong.
Like they have 2 more range compared to a regular musket as well. That's just too good, man.
One extra 1 range, not 2. All musketeers get 13 range now, don't they?
No. I mean, a typical musketeer is 12 range. I think the only musketeer that has 14 range is Caroline. By default. Even the Gisgenia has 13 range.
Wasn't there a change where all musketeers have 13 range, or am I just imagining things?
I'm pretty sure standard musketeers...
Sentinels have 13 range as well.
Oh, yeah. But I mean, Sentinel is a unique musketeer. Regulars are also 14 range, if I'm not mistaken, and then Soldados are 12 with the card with the charge ability that will be 14, if I'm not mistaken. And also, actually, they have a card that gives +1 range, so that will be 13. Yeah.
So what's the score like? I forgot.
Well, the final score is, well, that's gonna be a wrap up actually. It's
6-1?
gonna be 5-2 for Happycat. He actually played really strong there.
Yeah, I think it's just a few misplays, and I don't blame him for the Russia-China mirror, but
yeah, that matchup was just way too bad. Like, you can't really do anything there.
Yeah, this Ethiopia play and I think the first game 1 and the China play was pretty one-sided.
Yeah, exactly. So, totally
really
agree.
fast games, and the other games were really great. Really well played by both players. Really good games.
Yeah, surely. GG's to both of them. Hopefully they made their team proud, and I guess that's all for us, right? I don't think we have anything else for today.
Yeah, I think let's wrap it up and just we do have a ECL tournament coming up, so make sure you guys go register up for that. Let me just grab. Does anyone have the link for that? Do you have the link?
Can someone throw the link inside the chat? I don't have ESOC website open, so if someone can do it, that will be really good. Would really appreciate it.
Yeah, we do have ECL coming up, so make sure you guys go register for that. And hopefully we see some new faces for the upcoming tournaments.
Yeah, surely we're gonna see. And well, once again, let's give a big shout out to ESOC partner clans, which are You Cuties Cuties, Biblioteca, Free Food Party, Age of Sunbros, Nicia's Fire Pit, House of Jaegers, AoE MC, Royal Clan, FPL, AoE 3 Game Archive. This is me, Jaegerchair, with Pixel, and that's gonna be all for us today. Catch you guys later.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. Catch you guys next time.